You guys are Twitch and YouTube chat. Why am I asking you guys to, like, not make assumptions, not say some bullshit, bro?
Yo, what's up, Wise? Chris Cryptus. How the hell are you? Oh no, maintenance. Maintenance is upon us. I must do Guild Wars. Hello, hello, Save. Wise. What's up, Belcock? Good to see you. Hey, Kami, final reward, mid as expected. Yep. It's cool. It's cool they give us a little something to remember the whole anniversary by. I'm about it. I'm not going to whine. Yeah, so we just murder the top team. Cool. And the bottom team, yeah, we just strays cleave the bottom team. Holy shit, we're already stacked up and ready to go. Is Byakko around to blame? Byakko, I think, is going to bed. It's like 2 a.m. in Byakko land. I know, Power. Typical. I do it for you guys. I could have done this morning, but I knew you'd want to save it for content. Morning, Arazi. Good to see ya. There's a counter. Blammo! Here's my take on the last reward. They promised us nothing, and we got something. So I would not bitch. But that's just me. Will we be able to do otherworldly hunts doing our normal hunt teams? Tomorrow we're going to do a brain trust stream where we're all going to get together and get some of the sharper minds I know to figure out ways to deal with and handle the new hunts, and we'll figure it out. Don't really know for sure. We'll just have to see. Yeah, guys, it was a pretty fat anniversary. Better than last time, because last time, though we may have gotten more free stuff last time, that was it. It was transitory. It was like, here's some free stuff, and is that really a proof of valor, Renak? What is wrong with people? It was just free stuff, and then we went back to just plain old-fashioned Epic 7. And this time we actually got fundamental, profound changes, free unequipped, new gearing systems, like really good stuff this time around. So I am quite all right with it. Bam! We gotta drop this proof of valor pain in the ass. Can you get feared? That would be very nice and unlikely. I was asking if you liked our profile card. Yeah, I think it's nice. Nice to have something to remember it all by. Bam! Holy shit. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her! Proof of valor this. Oh, so good. So good. This should push strays ahead of that. Oh my god, tell me that's my level 50. Shit, it's not level. Oh, thank god. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Dog in a burning restaurant level fine, but we're fine. Do you think any of the Freerin collab units would be ML5? I think there is zero chance of that happening, but a lot of people just feel convinced on it. I think it's really unlikely. Making Freerin or Fern a free ML5 unit would be unpopular with the community and would be leaving money on the table because those two units would sell way better than Stark. Don't get me wrong, I love Stark, but money's money, and Fern and Freerin would make a lot more money as banner units, and Stark is the free unit. Oh yeah, Fern's got purple hair, so clearly she's an ML5, just like Teyu's a fire unit and Amiki's an earth unit, right? I love that take. I love it's like, oh, from the aesthetic, you can clearly tell they're elements. Like, yes. Yes. Of course. That's always reliable. Hey guys, by the way, Wretched Rose is a dark unit, right? Right? Just got Rast today. He is so much fun. He looks broken as hell. What are we doing over here? You do this, and then I don't care, and then you do this, and then I don't really care. And then you do this, and I'm not sure I care at all. And then down here, okay, down here I kind of care about this bullshit. You know, we'll just switch things up a little bit. Right? Right? Spray and pray, everybody. We in a hurry. I will never get over Furious being a water unit after he wears a red cape, has flame animations, literally shouts fire, fire when he fires his flaming crossbow, and applies burns. Ice unit. Ain's a special lore based. I mean, to be fair, Freerin has been an ice unit in other game collabs. I'm sorry, light unit in other game collabs, but yeah, I just don't see it. PP poof. Oh my god, holy sacrifice. Am I worried about that, guys? Tell me you cut. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Good job. Get back up there, Straze. Hey, Tristen, I've been playing for almost 2 years and my fastest unit is 295 speed. Is that concerning? No, it just means you need to focus a little bit more on speed checking and, yay, skill null. And be a little bit better about maybe knowing when to stop. Because that long gameplay, you should be faster. A lot of people will say it's just I'm unlucky, but I'm not sure that that's a luck thing so much as it is you're not speed checking enough, or maybe you don't quite know how it works. And I'm working on a gear video, guys. I'll get it up. I know I say that every week for the past 13 months, but it'll happen someday. Let's see, what are we doing here? Let's spread this around. Is Zeo counted as the fast? Is Zeo count as the fastest unit? Through his passive, he is got the potential to be the fast unit. Literally nobody can outspeed him. Oh goddamn, she's on summer photogenic. That could be very, very bad if she doesn't miss. Summer photogenic BBKs are a little bit terrifying. Let's blind her up. Bam. Can you be afraid? It's so nice that you're afraid. Sucks about that heal block, BBK. Feel awful about that. Sucks about that fear, BBK. I feel awful about that. Is there a video on which limited artifacts to bottle? I wouldn't bottle shit until we see what the collaboration artifacts look like. Collaboration artifacts are usually like #1 choice for bottles. Bam. Loving using Setsuka on injury. This isn't my injury Setsuka because I'm going, oh shit, she... You guys are going to laugh at me at the end of this fight. You're going to be like, damn, there goes Tristen. I really should compete in the World Cup, guys. As good as I am at throwing fights, I would be a shoo-in for the World Cup, huh? Oh my god. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to let it be a surprise. Let's kill this. Bam. Is Setsuka a must pull or should I wait for the collab? You should wait for the collab. Setsuka is amazing, and any other month I would say she's a must pull. She's very, very, very good at all levels of gameplay. Collab units never come back. Worst case, 6 months from now, you can reactivate Setsuka's story and get her on the story summons. Worst case, she's yours by what, February? And you'll be able to get her from RGB pulls, random pulls, RGB select, or it's not selector, but the elemental specific tickets. You'll get her eventually. It's going to feel bad because she's used fucking everywhere, but I would not miss out on a chance for a collab unit that will never come back. Likely never come back. And that would feel worse. There's always going to be a way to get more Setsukas. There's not always going to be a way to get the collab units. Yo. The drive-in soul. To each their own. She ignores damage share, but I can just kill her. But then I get stepped on. I got the HP to not to be a problem here, but I don't have the HP for it to not be a problem here. Here's what I was talking about, guy. Oh, no, this was the right one. Never mind. I thought I was running this. I took her off of it. To do arena. I thought I had her on a friendship artifact. My bad. Okay, not Setsuka up top. So let's do her down here. Nah. I think this is fine. What do we do about this top team? What did other people do about it? Weird. Wow, freaking Wulf and Rose is close. Close. Wait, what? You guys seeing what I'm seeing? How is this? Guys, that clearly is a mort on his defense. Where is the mort? I'm looking at his offense. God damn it. Woo. Let's go fight someone else because I am not feeling okay today.
Oh, just like
don't
me.
mock my pain, Cookie.
No, mock his pain, chat. Mock his pain.
I knew those were his fights, Odin. Of course I knew those were his fights. I was checking to see if you knew those were his fights. Really, I'm the one who should be upset that you didn't think I knew that you didn't realize that I was just checking with chat. But, you know, whatever. If that's what you want to think of me, go for it. All right. What do we do up top here? So we just let's Stray's murdered, S2 murdered. She can't do shit because we're going to run Bry. There. I'll make sure Bry goes before Stray. Strays can soul burn S3, do his shit, or she can do her S3, maybe stick some debuffs, and then Strays can murder stomp everything. Yeah, I'm cool with the top team. Now this bottom team, I mean, is the bottom team not just Young Senya, Mort, and oh no, we can't do Young Senya into this biddy. You know what? Let's let
me see that team again.
bottom team.
Bro, what if we go Amiki? Oh no, damn! I'm trying to. How can we? We need to bait Harsetti so that way we can play a Ram or a Huayan.
I was thinking about doing double Hua Ram.
Yeah, but we need something to bait Harsetti. Like Harsetti needs to go into a light unit. I'm like, what can we pick that's light that doesn't die?
I mean BBK. Problem with BBK. Well, I was thinking a Ram BBK and.
Wait, what am I saying? It doesn't ask one at first. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Just do your original plan. Double Huayan or Ram. I'm just like so used to playing RTA. I'm just like, oh my god, yeah, duh. Like it S3's first, you moron.
Yeah, it's great when you're.
Huh?
It's great when you're fighting a non-thinking opponent. I'll use the counter Aram because why not? And we'll go with Miss of the Waves and Firewall, right?
I don't know. Firewall could work, I guess. Just as long as it doesn't die.
Firewall will murder stomp this Hua. Dark Hua is not going to kill. Firewall can kill Afternoon Soak Flan. Dark Hua can't.
Yep, that's fine. I mean, we're in Hua Young meta, bro.
Let's make it happen. Oh shit, was the top team right? I don't know if we finished. Yeah, top team was fine. There we go, Straze. Can Firewall kill Dark Hua? Firewall, if a good Firewall can kill anything.
Kill it all.
Big bang attack. Shit. Oh my god, I mean, I guess Bry was good to have there to stop all the revivals.
I mean, Briar's cooler than Simple, so I don't think anyone likes Angelica.
Imagine if completing the cake event gave us the ML selector. I don't know where people got it in their head that we were going to get a third free ML unit in 1 month, man.
Not really a reason not to burn this, right?
Yeah, her S1's the burn, not the S3. You guys act like Fire Hua is not busted as hell, guys. I want you guys to appreciate this damage. Check us out. That's a miss. We missed. On a miss. I just did 23k damage on a miss. You guys want to see what it looks like when it's not a miss? I'm telling you, people really sleep on Fire Hua. She can erase anything. $37.5k damage. Hua's pretty good, guys. Don't sleep on this unit. Or do sleep on this unit, because Damn, Hua Young fine. Yeah, but Yulha can do 33k multiple times as long as she doesn't die. Fair. Fair. It's my build on Firewall. She's just damage, guys. She ain't all that. She's got like A, not S tier gear. She's got like maybe A tier gear at best. Just shit tons of damage. Oh, before the nerf, she raced anything in the game, and I could run her at 200 speed, 270 speed. She basically did the exact same damage before her nerf, but I could run her at like 250 to 270 speed and do the same damage. Do you really want that kind of damage on a unit that's 270 speed? I mean, maybe now with Ross, it might be kind of needed. What do you think of this Ross unit? Fair and balanced, Sue?
I'll give you the same response I gave Byaka when he asked my thoughts on it. LOL wakarimasen.
My win rate's going up. My win rate
I don't have the character. So
my win rate this morning was 12%. The new team is working out nicely. I'm running about a 50 to 60% defend rate with the new defense team. I know, it's pretty cool, right? Profile card to remember the anniversary. I kind of dig it. Let me see. Hang on, Secrete Shop.
I haven't seen it.
The profile card? Oh, it's right here.
Yep.
This is the 7th anniversary gift. It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Nice little memory of the 7th anniversary. I'm down with it.
Yeah, I've been running all over the world the last week and changed, and hence I'm a little out of the loop.
People like work themselves up into a tizzy expecting it to be like another Selector or Brenus, or we all get a 10 billion mola or something. Like, shit, man, this anniversary was stacked. But I get it. I get that the surprise gift, the unknown, what's in the box. It's usually like people got hyped up and excited about what's in the mystery box, like that last present that's under the tree that doesn't have a from on it, and you're all excited as kids, so you save it for last in your app. It's got socks in it. I get it. You weren't promised anything. You shouldn't have expected anything, but it could be a little disappointed when you kind of whip yourself up into expectations. But it was a nice gift. It'd have gone over a little easier if Smogate had said, "Hey, this is what's going to be in that box." People would have been cool about it.
Yeah, you should.
As an adult, I love to get new socks. Vulcanet, you are not lying.
Yes, I was gonna say, speak for yourself, bro. New socks are freaking awesome.
Okay.
My one friend said if he was rich, he used to always tell me, whenever I get rich one day, I'm gonna buy a new pair of socks for every single day and then donate them after I wear them once. Because he's like, new socks are like the best feeling in the world, and he just wants to experience that every day.
Okay, new team. You ready for this team, Stu?
I've seen it. It's
no,
everybody's playing.
No, not this one. This one's courtesy of Cookie. We get rid of Fat Cat, and we put in fucking Dominial.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, come on, man. This is fucking great. Look at this. Look at this girl.
Thanks, I hate it. I'm sure you could hit auto and you just win.
Well, it depends. If that BBK is on okay, she's on Moonlight Dreamblade, we win. If that BBK was on what do you call it? Quaz artifact, she could potentially penetrate. Holy shit! Never mind, it's like a 500 effectiveness. Oh my god. Hang on.
Whoa.
Okay, shit just went south for me here. Give me a second. I did not expect the effectiveness on that. Yeah, like we're 12 kinds of dead. Holy shit,
yeah.
she's stunned again. Yeah, I did not expect the effectiveness on this Harsetti. No crit. It's just an all effectiveness Harsetti. Absolute savage. Yeah, Harsetti is risky because this is what I want to do with my Harsetti, right? I've got that injury damage Harsetti. Now that I've got like a full-on DPS Harsetti, I'm really thinking about just dropping the injury and going like triple hit set and making a ugly control Harsetti. Let's try this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to decide if I'm getting a second Straze or a second Harsetti. It's probably Straze.
I got third Harsetti and I'm loving the hell out of it.
Third Harsetti, huh?
Third Harsetti. Yep, I got an injury Harsetti, I got a speed Harsetti, and I got a full ass damage Destro Torrent Harsetti, who I actually have been cleaving with in some arena fights. It's kind of hilarious. Does Harsetti need any speed? No. The best Harsettis are slow. But you can trick some people with a speed Harsetti. You can catch them flat-footed and do some ugly things to them. Oh, look at that stun. Stupid seal. Right back at you. Wow, how much HP did that Setska have? Because I have 29k health on my Elvira, or on my
People are trying to push 30k plus now, right?
Well, I know, but like the health on my Elvira and the health on my Dominial are really fucking close. Really close. Here, check it out. My Dominial has... Oh, no. Never mind. 19 versus 29. I'm crazy. Let's hit here. Boop.
Aren't you excited to wake up tomorrow and find them all in Repose set?
I think it's gonna... I think Repose set is going to do practically nothing. I think the renewal... Shit, what do they call it now? They changed the name on us. Reversal set? I think reversal set has the potential to be a problem because it's just a straight buff to Mort. And I don't know why anybody looked at Mort and said, hey, this unit needs a buff. But I don't think Repose set's going to do much of anything.
What do you mean? Straight buff to Genesis Raz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a giga buff to Genesis Ross. Yeah, the two of the strongest units in the game, right? Ross and Mort. They both get a buff from the set. But I don't think anybody else uses it. I really don't. I don't think it's usable by anybody other than those two.
Hey, Ruel is a good choice.
I'm talking about Riposte. Yeah. Yeah, Ruel's for reversal. Yeah, Ruel, sure, for the 5 people that still use Ruel. I'll buy it.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, but Riposte set goes on who? Maybe Flan, maybe New Kid Auden and Kayron.
Wait,
who else is using Riposte?
Not New Kid Auden. She already counters when she.
No, not new. Oh, you're right. I guess who else other than Kayron and maybe Afternoon Soak Flan.
Clearly, Shepherd of the Hollow BBK for when your opponent.
Shit, you're gonna give up all that damage in ER on BBK to put Riposte set? Ain't no way. Rylet, thank you. I was thinking of the wrong Dark Thief. Rylet, yeah. So, yeah, I just don't think it's that big of a deal for all of the tons of places people use Rylet. It's like saying this set will be great for ML Ken. You know, it's like for the 6 times a year you reach for your ML Ken, maybe.
Bro, no man, we're going Repose set Assassin Kartua. Just provoke the lock people, bro. The actual like true terror.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you only use Repose set on units that already use counter set and also want evasion or also have evasion. Not a lot of evasion units that run counter set, right? Even Remnant Violet. I'm even doubtful on Remnant Violet because you're taking away his ability to heal from Lifesteal, or you're taking away a shit ton of damage by removing Destro. Maybe that makes up for it.
Super funny. Facial said Green Celine. That would actually be really funny.
Green Celine, nice.
Because she has the dodge buff. She gets dodge buff.
Lone Wolf. There's no way you're building Lone Wolf on Repose set.
No, you got too much speed.
Yeah.
Like the
Giving up-
cheekiest thing I think you do is
Giving
you
up
do what I do.
10% speed, that's wild.
I play Speed Torrent at the moment. I think that's like the cheekiest thing you do on that character.
Yeah, I literally just like went through my units and looked for units that were on counter set, and I was like, wow, none of these would I put riposte set on. I mean, not none, but few would I put riposte set on. It was like few and far between.
Joke's on you, all of the characters that come out in episode 6 are dodge units. Like, episode 6, they unveiled the plot. It's like, instead of Into the Spider-Verse, it's Into the Odin-verse. It's just a bunch of different multiversal Odins.
Here's the reason people said 4B was a Moonlight ticket. I don't see anything in here that would make me think we already got this. We got this from the live broadcast.
Yeah, it's even in the game client. You can't even be like, oh, but there's literally an advertisement. There's a banner in the game's lobby on the lower right-hand corner that tells you to redeem your ticket.
Yeah.
So you don't put that dark prophecy on us. I'm sorry, Tristan didn't even react to it. If episode 6 was Into the Odinverse, just to make Proposed Set playable, it's just every chapter we meet a new Odin. That's the only constant, bro. Like Soul Weaver Odin, it always has dodge. It's a canon event.
ASCAP might be interesting. Maybe. What, like, so you can riposte into provokes? I mean...
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. I actually like that. I like ASCAP on repost. That sounds great.
Maybe.
I mean, just provoke locking people is really funny.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean, this was a really good anniversary.
Okay,
like,
let's see how much damage this BBT takes from all these reflects. You just took 10k damage from the reflects. That's heckin' hilarious. Can you get a feared? Wouldn't that be cool? Hee hee.
It's super weird that, like, Blue Dominion has a use, but Challenger doesn't.
Minta's over here like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I got an ML5 selector from the 4B reward. What'd you guys get? A poster? Maybe it's RNG. What a troll.
That would be troll, honestly. If there was, like, you know, multiple rewards.
He's had a chance. Maybe you get a poster, or maybe you get a selector ticket.
Yeah,
maybe you got like, maybe you get an artifact charm. Maybe you get 25 Molagora.
Yeah,
you feel
like
lucky.
A gold frame profile card.
Bam. Oh shit, I thought I saved this. Oh well, that's awkward. Ow. Bam. The reflect damage from her S1ing Elvira killed BBK. Come on, Sue. You can't say that's not fun.
Oh no, man. We're just, it's a Mercedes meta and we're all just living in it. It's still, like, baffling me that there are people who are like, is Lady of the Scales worth it? I've gotten that question so much in the past week.
Yeah, she's terrible. You should skip her to definitely pull for the, to pull for Freerin, who's the next ML5, clearly. That's my favorite. Freerin has been a light unit in other games, so clearly she's an ML5. Fern has got purple hair, so clearly she's an ML5. Wow.
I'm guessing Freeren's red and Fern is blue.
I think Freeren's green and Fern's blue and Stark is red,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
That's probably accurate, yeah. Like
makes the most sense to
Freeren's
me.
either green or red, and then but like I'm pretty confident Fern is blue.
All of Fern's animations are blue. Her entire S3 is blue.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it would sort of shock me if Fern is red. That's like the one where I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I freaking binge watched it a second time. It's worth, man. It's a great anime. What if they're all they're all light knights. Freeren's a knight.
Yeah.
Freeren's a knight, Stark's a soul weaver.
Yeah, all
Fern's a thief.
Mage, night class. Yeah. In my Discord, we started a watch party. We're already halfway through the series. Yeah, people who are like first timers are like loving it.
Ah. Sorry, missed. What kind of anime is Freeren? High fantasy, little bit of slice of life. It's though it has some action scenes that totally slap, it is not like action packed. It's I don't know. I don't want to spoil it.
The closest comparison feels like it's not necessarily like an anime, but it feels like Lord of the Rings, right? Like you just know you're on a grand adventure. There's a lot of storytelling, and there's very few fights, but the fights that there are like holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of heavy themes, existential concepts of loss and appreciating what you have while you have it, passage of time, stopping to smell the roses, not letting the moments you have with people pass you by. There's I don't know, just some heavy themes. The boy who loved too early and the girl who loved too late. But it's not all like romance and slowness. There's a lot of really, really good action. The music is better than just about any anime I've ever watched. The music is amazing. But if you're going into it looking for like an isekai level action-packed constant fighting, it ain't that. So it ain't Tower of God, guys.
Someone in your chat said it's like Escaflowne. That's an anime I haven't had to think of in a long time, man.
Yeah.
It's
widely considered by many people to be either the best or in the top 5 animes of all time. So it's worth checking out. Just don't go into it expecting your typical anime, and really appreciate the cinematography of it, right? Appreciate the perspective the camera uses, background characters moving around when normally it would just all be freeze frame and locked images, people actually moving while other people are talking. It really gives it a cinema, a feel like you're watching a real live action movie more than an anime. And I think that's what really draws you in, the attention to detail, to the animation, the incredible score and soundtrack. It really is fucking amazing piece of work. Yo, Valky! Welcome, brother man. I hope you had a very good stream. And who just subbed? Nacho Keller and Alan the Ninja. Thank you guys for the subs and resubs. You guys rock. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's only 28 episodes, 24 episodes. So you could binge watch it in a weekend. Yeah.
28 for season 1, and then season 2 is due out this January. So
yeah,
that's probably why they're collabing with us to promote their to spread awareness.
It's abrupt, isn't it, Fox? I mean, I remember going, oh, that's right. It's been over a year since I watched this, but I can't remember what happens next. This is great. I can't remember. Oh, that's because nothing happens next. Fuck. This is the end of it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, you don't have to wait too long. Which, by the way, speaking of shows with good storytelling that I put off, I actually started ReZero season 3 yesterday. This is better than I thought it would be.
No, they did not show Wretched Rose. Anything but some animation. Her full kit reveals on Friday.
I believe she's a Soul Weaver for Wretched Rose.
Yep. She is a Dark Soul Weaver. Freeren's not like anything really. I mean, it's very unique. Nobody watches Freeren and goes, "Oh, this old trope again." And I think that's a lot of why it's so appreciated. Is it's hard to describe it. It's like describing tequila, the flavor of tequila, right? There's just really no way to describe it. Except this is a good thing. No. Tequila tastes. The best description I've got. My wife said, "Oh, tequila. It tastes like." Oh.
Yup.
I like tequila. Tequila burps are the best.
Yep. Somebody said Freeren is like a better Inuyasha. Okay, that's an insult to Freeren. Like I growing up, I loved Inuyasha, and then like having gone back to it as an adult, I'm like, wow, this show is so mid. Like when I think of mid anime, Inuyasha is the poster child.
Careful, guys. You're gonna make Sue get into a fight here. Hey, Valky, how you enjoying the evilness of Dominial on this team? This was Cookie's idea, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
Oh God! Oh, we really cooking with this one. Well, anyway, I just wanted to hop in and contribute to the discussion. I think a lot of old animes age like milk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. My favorite anime, I think, is like a solid like 6.5 or 7 out of 10 by today's standards.
Honestly, I don't know if this was ever a big conversation topic. I was watching with my girlfriend a while ago, Rurouni Kenshin, which is like an all-time classic, right?
Yep.
And Tristen, if you never heard about this one, to give you the quick and dirty, it's a samurai anime about this guy who used to be an assassin, and he's adjusting to like post-war modernizing Japan, right? That's his entire
Meiji
deal.
era.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is the author is
he's a Frida enjoyer.
He did some Jeffrey Epstein things.
He's a Frida enjoyer. So
Say less.
Going back on it, and me and my girlfriend watching his story, right? We're like, damn, this really is a guy who seems like he's never spoken to an actual adult woman a day in his life. That's crazy. And we're like, man, this is really not aging very well.
Did you watch the original or the remake?
The remake. It was like the fight scenes are good, but every single female character acts like they're 11 or 12.
Yeah. Kaoru is probably the best of the bunch, and she's still just okay.
She acts like maybe she's 14 or 15.
I believe actually she is. I believe she's 15.
I thought she was like 16 or 17.
I can go look this up, but like Miss Sal is absolutely like 14.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look this up.
But like that, we're just like, man, a lot of these old animes are not aging very well, especially if you Oh, there it is. Okay, big hit. Let's see it.
This is my counter one. She doesn't do a shit ton of damage.
She is 17. She is 17. You nailed it. But yeah, I like Kenshin. Like Kenshin used to be one of my favorites growing up. Like I really loved Kenshin, but like, yeah, some of it hasn't aged like the best, and it doesn't help that there's the controversy.
Yeah, and I think it just really turbo sucks that his writing reflects that he doesn't know how adult women behave. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. Like you look at the character interactions, you could really tell.
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty. I feel like that's a common thing. Like that's my biggest criticism actually of Naruto as a series, is that Naruto has like this huge cast, and like almost every single like female character is irrelevant. Like the show boils down to effectively 3 female characters. It's just Chio because she beat Sasori, Sakura because she saved Naruto's life twice, and then Tsunade because she summoned Katsuyu and let Katsuyu save everybody during pain. Every other.
Whoa! Let's not forget Hinata.
Win a match with
whose main
SBA?
job
Ooh.
also is to save Naruto. Come
Okay,
on
else
now,
I'll try.
Nah, dude. So if you watch the anime only, Hinata tries to save Naruto in the anime only. It's filler. It's actually filler. Doesn't actually happen in the manga. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, no, this series is just actually just these three girls. And honestly, their contributions are still like kind of bad. Chio is probably the best of them because again, she beats Sasori and she also saves Gaara. But like,
that's the crazy
That's
part,
it.
right? The one that had the least amount of screen time actually had like the most tangible and meaningful amount of impact. But that's also like an issue with the Shueisha manga pipeline, right? Because I mean, it's the same thing with Bleach. Like, you know, there was a point Bleach was supposed to end, but the editors are like, yo, but you could keep writing like another 300 chapters and we can really milk that juicy art to sell some manga issues and merch.
this is true, man. Kubo's art is just unreal.
Show me another hit. Nice. Go chip down this Ross.
You mean Boruto's dad had an anime? Yes. Revolutionary Girl Utena. That's actually my sister's favorite anime.
What are my thoughts on Nintendo patenting summons? Hey guys, that Ross exploded. Oh, he's back.
King Afro was long before that. I promise you. The last good thing in the entirety of Naruto and Boruto combined is the Naruto pain fight. It does not get better.
Any tips about the Stage 3 Ross event? Just play the game normally. You'll eventually get them. You don't have to be in a hurry for this. There's still like 11, 12 weeks of RTA season left. I know he's exciting. You want the new shiny toy, but guys, just play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You also don't want to burn too many leaves with otherworldly Breach incoming because we don't know the drop rates for that. There's a chance Breach could be a dud and then you can burn everything now. It wouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
But if Breach comes out and it's just upgraded Rift and upgraded Hunt,
Yeah,
then
I'm really
you have
concerned
a
about it.
reason to just be hoarding everything.
Yep, that's me right now. I'm like, I still didn't spend the 2025 stamina. It's still in my box, so I'll be spent tomorrow.
I
Finally.
actually have a really hot take. I think if you were holding any amount of leaves and Ross is coming out, like guys, we're already like a week out. Like actually, no, we're actually 6 hours out from getting Breach, right? Like the update hits, we're getting Breach, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, then it's not too late. Like if you're thinking like, wow, I see all these guys going crazy with G Ross and RTA, like fuck it, bro. Like what are we talking about? There's 9 minutes until the update. After the update, just figure out Breach, follow and watch and subscribe to Tristen Wulf on YouTube. Get the guide like minute 1. He's gonna be there anyway because when the update hits, it's like 5 a.m. for him. He gets up at
5 a.m.
after
after a podcast.
He hits
Easy.
go live. Yeah, just fucking clear it. Use all of your leaves then, and then you get your G Ross. Who fucking cares? It's like you didn't miss a single thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, no, that's me, Tristan, and Biako are all gonna get up at the friggin' crack at dawn to figure out all the damn hunts.
Oh, Elbrus into Dominial procking Reflect. I love it. That Ross is going to S3 and it's going to explode.
Let's go.
Oh, that's gotta be illegal somewhere.
Don't kill Ross. I want Ross to S3. Don't kill Ross. Oh, no, it's not fair. It's not fair.
My content!
My God, that would have been the best clip. Oh, shit. I'm out of flags, guys, and I don't have time to buy 5 and burn through them. I'll do an SBA team for you tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Guys,
Actually, it happens more than you think. When the content creator's gear is too good and you gear gap at defense and then it robs you of your content, like, it is what it is, man.
True.
Speaking of Rob content, that clip for Valky from a couple weeks ago still lives rent free in my head. The Lionheart
Remember
Serbia.
the one where my lion's like 5 buff ready to rip and then the guy just FFs?
My goal is I am hoping that they don't reset the lobby. I'm hoping we get grandfathered in And then I saved the same lobby on my phone so I can test it there. Since lobbies are tied to the device, not to your account, you can have different lobbies on all your devices. So my goal is to have the skins at the table with the originals and just have 4 Surmias, the bases and the skins at the table. That's the goal. But I don't know if it's going to let us do it. I'm worried that when I try to put the skin in there, it's going to say units already in place and won't let me.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, I'll keep this table and hopefully I get grandfathered in. But there's a chance we'll all log in Thursday and there's going to be nobody at the chairs. It's just going to reset it.
Yeah, my lobby is the same almost. Instead of 2 red Thermias, it's 2 Lunas.
Hey, Twilight. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Hope you had a good stream.
Waifus, guys, come on. I know it's a crazy tech 5-head. Let's have more waifus.
More waifus. I need to. Hey guys, for the 5 or 6 of you who may not know this, I'm about to change your life. When you look at your units here, click on the name in the upper right hand corner and you can check the hide fully equipped heroes and you can see who's missing gear. Changed my heckin' life.
Yeah, so you can gear them.
See, there's always somebody in chat like, what? So you can see who's missing gear. Make it easy to re-gear your account.
Yeah, I mean, we flame SG a lot, but like, honestly, a lot of the things they've been doing recently, including some of these UI changes, like, especially, I know we flamed them especially hard for the UI, but like, these UI changes are pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, if only we could get actual gear loadouts. Instead of, I roll back from the
rollback's nice. It's not loadouts, but it is nice. It would be nice if we could get loadouts in addition to it, right? Hey, Kefnet, thank you for the 19, buddy.
I still love that username. I've said it multiple times, but like, the original Kefnet and Magic the Gathering was such a bad card, so like, Kefnet the Useless is just like, spot on name. Saturday for ratios? Yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
I don't know what to put on. What are all the cool kids running on Gala right now?
Are we out of riders?
Are we out of what? Oh, you know what? You know what?
It's Winrider, yeah.
We luck sacked one of these a couple days ago, so we're not out of riders.
I had this conversation with somebody in Giga's chat today. I was like, man, the summer photogenic artifact sure went from bottom artifact to top artifact real quick.
Over fucking night, didn't it? I'm so glad I got like 4 of those.
The bottom artifact though, isn't that kind of like hyperbolic? Like, bro, are we really gonna pretend like every single thief didn't just want Windrider before Lady of the Scales? What are we talking about?
True.
Yeah, thieves, like, it's weird. Like, I think of early Epic 7 and how thieves had just like actually cracked artifacts. Now I'm just like, bro, there's like 2 thief artifacts in the game. It's Windrider or Secret Art Storm Sword. I mean, now we have Summer Photogenic, but before Photogenic, if I thought about a thief, it's one of those 2 artifacts. Otherwise, I was like, miss me with it. At least not the dodge ones, like, right? Like, Shepherd is for the dodge ones. But for generic use,
it's doubly true after they killed RNL. RNL was like kind of worth using until they killed the extra turn banking mechanic.
Yeah, I actually really hate that change. Like, I know people don't like getting high rolled by Ran, but like, I think it should have been in the game. Like, you introduced RNL, like, don't just make the artifact dog.
You know what? You're right. Now that I think about it, did they just nerf it without compensation?
Yeah, kinda. It sucks too because I have 2 +30 ones.
Oh, no, they didn't nerf it. They buffed it by 10% attack. So it was like, see, it's not a nerf, it's just a change, guys. I see what you're doing, Smilegate. That way we didn't need to
Very
get,
clever.
collectors.
Hey, can we get a change to like Hearth Eddy? Maintenance in like 30 seconds. Huzzah.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Fuck it. I'll get caught. I'll get caught if I don't stop.
Yeah, you will. I was about to say, you have like maybe 10 seconds.
Hey, Nullival, welcome to the party.
Does it muted?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yeah, hello.
What's up?
Big fan, Mr. Nulleralt.
Hey.
You just told me you thought he was a hack. What's up with that?
All right, do we do cameras on? Do you want to show everybody my fun background for this podcast?
Yeah, sure. If you guys want to fire up cams, we'll get it started. Let me
there you go.
let's see here.
So people can see what we're talking about tonight.
Gotta fart around with all this stuff, so give me just a minute to move everything around.
Let's see my cool apartment.
Let's see.
I'll like actually put my
good,
camera on
good.
after you show it off.
I love it when Discord lines up so that I can easily
There you
fit
go.
you guys in there.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Yep, that's what we're talking about tonight. PvE content. All right, but there you go. That's actually me.
You get Valky out from underneath of Celine's armpit here.
No, you can keep me there. You can keep me there.
Uh,
I don't need you there. Honestly, that's fine.
All right, I'll let chat decide if they want. Do you want this as the background, or you want this as the background?
Looks like you have a ponytail.
Yeah, I know. We got the free room behind us. Yeah, collab hype, guys.
Sue, she's right behind you.
Oh yeah, she's
My
gonna
man's
kill
trying
me.
to put on that fucking goatee priest cosplay. That's what's up.
Don't be a demon.
Oh,
Oh, we'll get chat over here as best we can, but you know what? Chat's gonna have to be cut out of this quite a bit. You got a fan over in YouTube, Steve says. I love to see Nullervault.
like I said, me and Divine are big fans of Nullervault.
All right.
That's
So, guys,
a form of enjoyment for E7.
What's happening in September? So, for those of you who don't know Nullervault, I'll give you a few minutes. Plug yourself, talk about how great you are, how people should watch you, how subscribing to your channel makes women want you and men want to be you, how it's proven that it will add 6 inches to your gear score just by watching and subscribing to Nullervault.
6 inches, you say?
Subscribe
Wow.
just because he says so. And oh my gear is garbage. I've been told.
Oh,
And you guys have seen Valky around the water cooler, you know, unless you're brand spanking new to Epic 7 or living under a rock, you know who Mr. Valky is. And don't forget, I'm_Sue. Make sure you guys are following, sub to them, check them out. No matter which side you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can click on the title to get a direct link to their channels and check those guys out. Thank you guys for being here for tonight's post-maintenance podcast. Epic 7 is going to be down for roughly 5-6 hours, give or take.
yep.
And when it comes back, the whole world changes. Everything's going to be different, right?
Yep. Pain, Pekko.
The Fire Nation attacked.
For real, for real.
Oh yeah. That's how it's gonna feel like the Fire Nation attacked.
Fire Nation attacks. Let's go ahead and just pull up the notes so that we can kind of breeze through everything that's heading our way. That's not just 10,000 posts about packs. So I do want to talk about the packs a little bit, and then we'll take a few minutes to talk about why we're all kind of excited that we finally have a collab heading our way.
It's been like a year and a half, I think.
It has been when was Overlord? It was in April. It was April.
2024.
Yeah, because it was right after April Fool's. April Fool's is when they dropped the first hint and made us think, is this real? Is this an actual thing, or was this an April Fool's joke? So yeah.
Yeah, it'll be.
It was mid-April.
Free run will start when Overlord has been gone for about 17 months, like almost on the nose.
Yep. Hopefully they pick up the pace with that, because collabs are fun. But guys, unlike other games, Smilegate puts a lot of effort and detail into their collaborations. They don't just phone it in. They actually immerse the units into the story. They have them interact with characters. I'm sure you guys have played plenty of games where a collab just means here's a graphical asset, it's added to the game, but it's not really woven into the lore and the story.
Mm-hmm.
I want to avoid talking about free run, because if we do, we'll go until 2 a.m. So let's go over the changes, and then we'll talk about we'll breeze over free run later. Okay, so we'll just fire it up with the summary. Maybe some people haven't seen this yet, right? Guys,
Damn, dude.
a 1 minute summary that's over a minute. They are cooking. It's the second time in a row we've had more than a 1 minute summary.
That's how they know they got content coming in, man.
There's no need to hurry, because time is on my side.
Oh wow, I actually did not see her S3. It's my first time.
Her S3 is sexy, man. People are like, I don't know, I don't like the way Wretched Rose looks. I'm not that excited about her. God damn, she looks good. And this is well done.
Time is on my
Damn,
side.
man.
So
That
yeah,
is actually- I love that.
you know, I mean, clearly, just like Fern, she's all purple aesthetic. Everything's dark tone, so clearly a dark unit, right? Yeah. You guys need to get over the look of the character denoting their element. Smilegate has kind of walked away from that ever since Furious, and especially since Teu.
She's Gemini Soul Weaver, so she's DN stat line, just not as good.
The end stat line, but it is as a 4-star.
Yeah.
Now here's a good specimen. Wine more.
You recognize that voice actress, Sue?
Wine
For
more.
what, Rose? Oh, well, yours is muted on my end, but it should be Jeannie Tirada, who's Peyra.
So guys, right after the maintenance, Otherworldly Breach opens up. This is where you're going to get your riposte set, and it's not called Renewal anymore. They changed the name. It's Reversal.
set?
Yeah, which, okay. And this is also where you will get your Reforge mats for making that stuff 90. And I assume we'll be fighting the incomplete Faustus, because there he is, making a return from the old Hall of Trials to blow our ears out with your headphones.
Huh.
Okay,
Hang on, guys. We're getting botted here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, that's a lot of them, dude.
It's a lot of them.
Trying,
And if you guys want
If I shoot anybody in the crossfire, just put in an
yeah,
unban
thanks,
request,
Falky.
you know?
Yeah, just
Man,
just
we
show.
haven't been bot spammed like this in a long ass time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't think I've seen one of these ever, actually.
Yeah, not this specific one. They're still coming in. Look at them go.
Yeah, I'd advise against putting anything in chat while this is happening, because you might just get AoE, no cap. Now, my hands are slow and steady, but I almost
Okay,
shot my
guys,
boy
for
Joe
just
right
a few moments here, I'm going to change this to follower only chat.
Yeah, this is the other breach, I see.
there. That is the otherworldly breach. Yes, sir.
That's actually really
where's-
funny that occurred while we were talking about Otherworldly Breach.
Where's my fucking follower only chat?
I mean, the one thing I will say though is about it being incomplete.
There we go.
Faustus means that for me, I like to play the game with the sound on. This is the one like hunt that I will not be able to play with the sound on, because if you've ever played with Faustus, you just go deaf. You could have the volume on like 5%. You hit him once, just the scream he makes when you hit him. That's it, bro. Eardrums just
This
completely
guy's
gone.
like way too dank, the character.
Sorry, Twitch. I couldn't find follower only chat, so I slammed it into emote only chat. We'll turn it off in just a minute. So, wasn't that complete Fastus? No, this was incomplete Fastus. If he was complete Fastus, then
we would have died.
there would be no There'd be no,
Yeah.
we'd be on to Epic 8.
Yep.
Yo, Roar Enchanted, thank you for the sub, buddy. Okay, looks like the bot has passed, so we'll turn that off. So they're also adding the otherworldly hunts to the existing hunts. We'll go over this in a minute, but it's not just a whole nother tier of hunts. It's actually a little bit different and worrisomely so, but we'll see. Otherworldly equipment, for those who are unaware of what otherworldly equipment is, it is a whole ass new tier of gear. It's still 85 gear, but it is 1, always epic, 2, has no flat stats that aren't speed, and 3, they get rid of the lowest rolls. Now, we don't know how far that ranges. We know there'll be no 2 speeds anymore. It's all going to be 3, 4, and 5 on your speeds, but we don't know what getting rid of low rolls means on stats like attack, where it could be 4 to 8. Are they just getting rid of 4s? Are they getting rid of 4s and 5s? We'll have to see. But it's basically gear where you don't have to worry about flat HP or flat defense. You don't have to worry about a ring that's perfect DPS subs, but it's got flat HP main. Much, much cleaner, better tier of gear. But other than that, it behaves exactly like regular 85 gear. And there is no purple. Otherworldly gear is always epic. Zhao fought one hell of a game, didn't he, Valky?
Yeah.
Dude, that set was so good, especially the Aram Ludwig draft. Dude, that thing had me that thing had my mind fucking blown. Straight
Yeah.
up. That was
There was
dish well cooked.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know my way around a fight. I'm no RTA master, but I know enough to be dangerous. And there were a couple of plays he did. I was like, what is he throwing? Why would he do that? And then shit would go down. I go, you know what? This guy might just be the smartest damn person on the planet. That was
Yeah.
that was in freaking insane. That play was so big brain that I still don't see it coming, and I just saw it happen. It was really impressive. I think even if you are even if you were a SYAC fan or you were all in on KJ, I don't think anybody watched that tournament and walked away thinking he didn't deserve the win. He luck sacked the win. I mean, he played his best game.
Yeah, no, that was a really, really, really good set. I was also like impressed, like Valky, you kind of like called it. You're like, I'm expecting this to be the finals. It was KJ versus Xiao, and I was like, damn. Like he called that, but like even I couldn't have imagined how that set went. Like Tristen said, there was a couple times like, why would you? Oh yeah, I see.
There's also a point to be made about like E7WC where people are like, wow, KJ's kind of bumming it up. Like, no, man, like he bracket resetted after going down the first set, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand, he played some like let me count the amount of matches, right? It was like 4, and then it was 7. So it was 8, 7. So he already played 15 matches of RTA. And it was like high pressure lunatic mode matches, man. Like,
yep.
Like anybody who thinks KJ bummed it up, I like to see you play 23 matches of RTA a day.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see you play lunatic and how clean your drafts are after 23 matches.
Fair.
Yeah, and also again, it's probably like the most stressful game of his life at that point.
Yep.
I can't do that.
I like chat's like, no, can do it. No, can do it. He's like, nah, bro.
So I was asked how to get the ring. You guys know how to get the ring? People in chat are asking how to get the ring.
Yeah, so it's in the RTA screen. If you don't play RTA, you might never be able to find it. But it's RTA screen, Hall of Fame, and then you scroll to this year and you just click it. It's not in until after the maintenance. So
yeah. After maintenance hits, you just pull up RTA, you click on the Hall of Fame, and at the top there'll be 2 tabs. The Hall of Fame that shows all of the Hall of Fame players for normal ladder RTA. Right beside it will be E7WC. When you click on that, it used to show Hazamaray and his ring. That goes away, and in its place will be Zhao and his ring. You'll be able to claim it right there, and it will stay there until the next World Cup winner replaces it. Like up until 13 minutes ago, you could still get last season's ring that Hazamare won. But now his ring will be gone. It'll be replaced with Zhao's ring, and he will be in there for the entire new season. You can scroll through them. I don't know that you can. It says in the post here how long it'll be up. It's up until like May or April. It's up for longer than a season. So you might be right. You can scroll through them. Mm-hmm. You could have gotten you could scroll back and still get Hazamare's ring if you somehow missed that. You can scroll, but you can't pick it up.
The older rings, but yes, you could scroll through them, and you want to find this guy that you see on screen right now.
Yeah, he'll be the first one when you click that tab. It says E7WC, but we'll still get 10,000 comments tomorrow and DMs. How do I get the ring?
How have your guys' rings rolled? That's what I say. I'm very curious because like literally all of mine rolled like 30% HP. Like across like all 3 years we've had it. It's really frustrating.
It rolled like bum.
Mine's all low roll.
Yeah, I think
there's
I have like. Go ahead.
There's nobody on the server that had the first ring that was ever given out. There's nobody on the server had a worse ring than I did. And there's always somebody that's like, there's always somebody that's like, no, mine rolled worse. I'm like, no, it didn't. It didn't. Oh, here's what mine rolls. Like, yeah, that's garbage. Here's mine. And they'd be like, dear God. Thanks to mod boxes, mine's actually decent now because I was able to re-roll and respec it like 3 times and get it acceptable. But yeah, it was like 85, 86 gear score, and it was all into HP attack. I mean, it was awful. It was like literally blue. I have blue gear on my account that's better, kind of bad.
Damn.
But anyway. I'm sure everyone in chats is going to roll amazing. We'll see some 27 speeders out of this for sure, right?
Hope so.
Oh man, that would be the dream, dude.
Okay, warfare rules. So one thing that I think a lot of people missed on this, and I'll let you RTA experts over there get into your thoughts on the warfare system. But a lot of people, like the people who are the most butthurt over this are the one pump chumps, right? Like, I just want to cleave my way and get my frame and be done. I want to get my I want to just play my one team and get my master skin. I'm relatively new. This F's me out of RTA. I'm not going to be able to play and compete. One thing a lot of people miss, because it was like in the fine print. This only applies for champs and above. There are no warfare rules for challenger, masters, gold, all of the stuff, all the way up to get your skin. Even to get champ frame, you will never have to deal with this unless you want to push further into champs. This is for the professionals, for the RTA enjoyers, for the people who want to push into higher champs, into warlord, into emperor, into legend. This is going to add the diversity for the people that have the depth of units to play at that level. You guys are just starting that, you're like, I just need to get my freaking who is it this time? Spirit Eye Celine skin and dip. This will not impact you at all. So what do you got? Yeah, you guys excited for the warfare system? You think it's bad for the game? Good for the game? I see you grinning like a Mad Hatter over there, Nuller Vault. What are your thoughts on the warfare rules?
I think it'd be good because I've never hit champion, but it'd be good for everybody else though. It seemed interesting for other characters like Warriors penetration and their resistance for you. So I was like, it'd be interesting for some characters that might bring out.
I mean, I'm all here for it. You guys already know, like, I've tried to make other formats on my stream. I get tired of playing the same thing. Having something that just, like, shakes it up even slightly, so just shake up the monotony, that's a good thing for me.
I think,
Valky, this is your area of expertise. Tell me true, man. I learned everything I know about RTA watching you, so tell me I should be okay with this and not freaked out.
Okay. So you know how we're big fans of Lunatic, right?
Oh, hey, it's
So
my
one for
favorite.
one,
The
Smaug copied
YouTuber
Lunatic from
comment.
Riot's League of Legends, and in League it's called Fearless Draft, where if you played something in a series, you can't play it again. So once again, this is kind of them copying League of Legends in a way where overall PvP balance has this. Every single game has its own overarching rule. So for League of Legends, it's like they have objectives in the game, and they have dragons that have different elements. And if you kill the dragon, you become the Dragon Slayer. You get a buff that does different things, which can enable different compositions that they tell you at Champion Select. So here, it's kind of the same thing, right? I just don't think they're as interesting. Like increased penetration resistance. What it does is it eliminates a huge part of the character pool and takes things out, and it makes certain parts of the character pool bad. Now, as a concept, I think it's cool. Do I think it can work? Absolutely. Is it very interesting? Also, no. Right? I think there's a lot to be said about, well, this just makes all the defense penetration characters less interesting. It also invalidates a lot of what Empyrean Illinav's about. So what it really comes down to is whether or not they sit on their laurels and they go, well, we implemented this, the player should be happy. In which case, the system would suck. But if they implement this and they're like, oh, you know what? Instead of making certain portion of the roster bad, we need to come up with random rules that make random portions of the roster good. And if they can find a way to do that, then I think they got an absolute winning formula on their hands.
Do you think 4 is enough, or do you think they should have gone deeper? You think maybe we should have like 7, 8, 9, like really add a hint of randomness to the rule sets, or do you think it's good to start off with 4? And do you think these 4 are kind of balanced, or do you think it's like really there's only 1 or 2 and the rest are pull my finger BS ones?
I think they're kind of BS because, like, if you think about it, right? If you're a new player, you don't have like you just got your Genesis RAS, right? And they pulled this thing out on you, and you're like, well, my Genesis RAS is kind of worthless now. Let's see, what else can I use? I got a free Genua from the end. Oh, never mind, he's shit now. What else did I get? Oh shit, I can pick greens. Oh wait, she just lost her penetration set. Never mind, this shit sucks. Let's see, guys, we really got to. Oh yeah, I was here for I have Renette. Oh wait, she's bad too now. Shit, like. You start going through this list of characters you can play, and you're like, wait, all it does is make certain characters worse, as opposed to it makes terrible characters better. Like, can you imagine they had one and it's just 3-star characters? Like, if their base rarity is 3-star, they have double the HP and double the attack. Like, suddenly everything's different, right? Obviously, that's not very balanced, but as a very extreme example, like things like Arrowell or Amiki would definitely not be balanced, but it would make bad characters good as the goal to, instead of making good characters bad, right? To level the playing field, because nobody likes having their shit nerfed. Everybody likes having their shit buffed, right? Simple as that.
Stu?
Yeah. No, he's right. It makes me think actually, it's not the cleanest example, but anybody who's ever played Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, they have this like tag system where they like put like keywords on characters, like, oh, this person's a Namekian, or like this person trained with this thing, and they do this all as classifiers. So for certain fights or certain things, they're like, oh yeah, this gets a buff, and so you're just like, oh, this like random obscure thing I never played that has this tag that's being enhanced, all of a sudden it's great. So yeah, it's what Valky's saying. Like, there was something that was just like, oh yeah, 3 stars from Nadalon are just like, super juiced. This fight, you're like, oh, you got your Januda geared? He's got double stats this game, and so you'll actually like use that character. So I see where he's coming from. Like, they definitely went way too safe on the actual like 4 rule sets that we have, I think, for this season. I like the idea of it, but maybe the execution's not perfect.
I wish they brought this in during the off season and they just said, we're going to do some crazy, insane bullshit like we did last off season, and good luck, guys. And they just tossed us to the wolves. But now that like season started, like it's kind of too late to start experimenting, because people are going to be really mad, right? Once they start losing their points.
Yeah, this is very conservative implementation.
Well, it needs to be conservative implementation, right? Because one of the questions that people had is why now? Why we're a week into the season? Isn't this shit that should happen preseason while there's testing? And you guys understand that they ran RTA on the standard game server with the standard in-game mechanics. They can't implement this and then change it for the people in the World Cup and then change it back for us. So they had to stall this. 2 weeks ago was still before the finals, so they couldn't implement this until now without jacking up the World Cup. Now you could say, oh, well, then they should do it next season. Well, every season, every infographic, every end of season, people have the exact same complaint. RTA is stale. It's the same 7 units every single fight. All we're seeing is Bossarunka, Harsetti, Renak. It's like we like some variety. Well, though this is forced variety, it is still some variety, and they're looking for ways to encourage us and now force us to play differently and to draft different things to make it not just more enjoyable to play, but to make it more enjoyable to watch. Because let's be real, way more people watch RTA than play RTA. It's a big pull for this game. It's one of the most visible aspects of Epic 7, and it's a way to bring new people in. So we want it to be diverse and engaging. We don't want to see the RTA participation continuing to drop as people get bored. And Fox, thank you so much for those gifted subs, man. You rock. I appreciate you. We'll get more into the different rules and stuff when we get down to that. Let's check out a little more of this video. Yay! Nobody's mad about this.
I love it.
All right, guys. What can I say? It's the exact same as the past 8 seasons. I wish they would start rotating with the old version or come up with a new version, but it is the same Ancient Inheritance. If you've never done Ancient Inheritance before, you're in for a wild ride. It's a lot of fun. If it's your second Ancient Inheritance, it's probably still going to be fun. You'll go into it with knowledge and knowing what to do. If it's your 12th or 14th Ancient Inheritance, you're probably like, oh god, this again. But the gear is really good. It's worth doing. Get into an active guild. Don't hang out with a lame guild for this.
Yeah,
it'll make it suck.
Tristan, I want to ask you about this, right? So obviously I'm in a guild with a bunch of the big boys.
Yep.
And some of them, they help you write the guide.
Yep.
Let's say I'm not a streamer and I'm a new player and I don't have the units. What would I do as far as AI goes to ensure that I have a good time with it?
Well, that's the cool thing about Ancient Inheritance, guys, is you don't need gear or a shit ton of units or Molagora or really anything. Because inside of Ancient Inheritance, when you log in, you jump onto the map screen, you're only allowed to enlist a handful of units. I think 12 on day 1, and then you get more as you progress and level up. So you don't need a deep pool of units. Some of the best units for Ancient Inheritance are 3 and 4 stars. And here's the best part. When you move a unit into Ancient Inheritance, it will automatically be maxed out. And I mean maxed out, like you put it on Grace of Growth. Even if it's level 5, it'll be level 60. It'll be max Molagorod. It'll be fully awakened. Everything will be through the freaking roof maxed out. The only thing you don't get maxed out are imprints. So you don't have to worry about leveling units. You don't have to worry about awakening or skill ups. All that stuff is done for you while you're inside of AI. Now, outside of AI, it's your normal units, of course. But inside of Ancient Inheritance, fully buffed out. And gear doesn't even matter that much. You only get a fraction of the stats. There's special mechanics in the game that give everybody the same stats. My Watcher Shuri at level 6 will be the same as Valky's Watcher Shuri at level 6, plus or minus a few tweaks based on what sets you put on, because set bonuses still bleed through, but the gear score doesn't matter that much. So as long as you can cobble together sets, they don't even have to be leveled. You just want to cobble together sets and you will be able to fight like a champ. There's no reason a guild with 20 active players who are all level 50, I mean rank 50, not even rank 70, at rank 50, and have only been playing for about 3 weeks shouldn't be able to clear Ancient Inheritance. It is such a nice and balanced system. Everybody goes in on equal footing, and it really makes it a for everyone kind of a thing. It's not whale content, but it's got whale tier rewards. So the important thing is, though, that it is group PvE, guild-based PvE. So you need to be in a guild. The worst thing possible you could do in Ancient Inheritance is be in a guild full of shitters where only like 4 people are active, and you're barely able to do guild wars, and 90% of your people don't even do guild wars, and you're just there for the war. Get the hell out of that guild and get into a good active guild. You can join Valky's Discord. You can join my Discord. I believe Sue's got it in his Discord too. We've all got guild recruitment halls where people publish guilds that are looking for new people. Get into a good guild and do it before Monday so you can get the decent rewards. And if you don't like the guild, you can leave afterwards, but get into an active guild, because your performance, your success in Ancient Inheritance is tied to how active your guildmates are, and theirs is tied to how active you are. So It's a good
Yeah,
time.
that's
This
to my
is announced.
understanding.
As I say, when this is announced, guild leaders look through their inactive list and start kicking people left and right to make room for people who want to do this. So even when guilds look full, this is a good time to ask, say, hey, I play every day. I'm super active and I'm going to kick ass at this. And they're going to be like, yeah, you know what? We're going to kick the guy who missed the last 2 guild wars, make room for you.
Yeah, to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, because you write the textbook on how to do this shit, right? Like 6 people can carry this if they all coordinate and they have like maybe 4 other people that go around and spend energy, give them provisions and do the chores for them. So if you're a
Yeah.
new player looking for a guild, literally go into, and it doesn't need to be any one of ours, right? Any content creator Discord, there's always a guild recruitment channel. Go in there and just see which guild has like the lowest requirement. Just ask them, hey, like, do you guys have like 6 hitters for like AI? Because I'm down to like read the guide and like learn how to do this and like pick up the slack on the chores for you guys and give you guys provisions. Dude, you know how much they appreciate that shit, man? They like
Yep.
that a lot.
Yep.
Like, it's really easy to take this time to get into a good guild. And then while you're at it, bug them about RTA bullshit, bug them about how to play arena, and learn how to play PvP from those guys as well. GG easy.
Yeah, I was gonna
Facts.
say, like, shout outs to Everclear. Like, she came into our guild last Ancient Inheritance, right? So normally the squad, I mean, Divine's not playing anymore, but it used to be me, Biako, Tristen, Divine, Evan Dariel, and like Solidus, and like maybe like 1 or 2 others, right? And that was kind of like our heavy hitter. Like Everclear was like, I would like to be in the guild for Ancient Inheritance, and I would very much like to help. Like, I could do whatever you need. And like, I literally woke up like the second morning of AI. She had not only done like all of my stuff, she did all of Tristan's stuff. It's like Tristan's like, time for me to go do a. Oh, she already did it. Like, yeah.
I was
So
trying
she's
to
one of
find.
the go-getters.
I was trying to find the screenshot of it from last year, but where the room's
Yeah,
gone.
well, that's yeah.
But yeah, the when we ask her to join, she's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm good enough to be in that guild. I don't know if you guys want me in there. I don't want to stink up the join. And Red yelled at her, told her to get her ass in here. And then during AI, she was probably like one of the heaviest carries in the guild. In fact, she may have been like, we put her on the team that goes and kills the wardens, and the rest of the team bitched because they would log in. Everclear's already cleared it.
Yep.
Like, what do we do now? She took our jobs.
Yeah,
So
she did.
yeah.
She did her job, my job, and
Yep.
like half of Tristan's job.
Yeah, she is the team for wardens this year. I'm just going. That's all. Nobody else is on her team. She's just going to solo it.
Yeah,
You took her gerbs.
But yeah, no, now she's like a regular fixture of the guild, asks us questions about stuff all the time. It's exactly what Valky was saying.
Yeah, one woman army. But yeah, for real, guys, get in a guild. Get in a good active guild. One that's got a Discord. One that's got community. Everybody plays this game because it looks great, but they stay with this game because of the community. Everybody stays here because of the players, and being in a good active guild that's got a good Discord where people communicate and you feel like you're part of something, that just makes your entire Epic 7 experience better. Not just Ancient Inheritance, but everything. So get into a guild. And if you don't like it, kick them and go find a better guild. Shop around till you find one you like. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Okay? Don't be stupid. They're pretty. Don't be stupid. We've got a collab coming. You don't spend a damn thing until the 25th.
So you want to play Tenebria? You watch another Vault play Tenebria on stream.
Okay, so this is the next Mystic lineup, and this is going to be the lineup that also has the new 4-star Wretched Rose. And yeah, I mean, Zio is great. And yeah.
No. So here's the thing. We're going to wake up tomorrow and we're going to find out that Faithless Litica is the best character for Otherworldly Breach, and Close to Charles is going to be still the best Azumanic character in the game, and we're going to like, damn it, guys. Like, it's going to happen.
How they get you, dude.
Yeah,
Everybody just got Zio with their selectors. I know how many people pulled Zio and were like, son of a bitch. That's okay.
Hey, I mean, if you already got Lady of the Scales and you still have those temp mystic medals, the blue ones from the event, just you pick a character from here and YOLO it to try to get Wretched Rose. You're gonna lose him after this banner goes away anyway. So just letting you guys know.
Also, guys, remember, Zeo will be available in the headhunt. That should show up sometime towards the end of October to the end of November, sometime in that window. So if you're sitting at pity going, maybe now's the time I got Zeo, maybe consider waiting like 6 weeks and then headhunt your Zeo. And then you've got your pity saved for whatever next uber monstrosity ML5 comes out next, right? Bossarunka, Harsetti, Lady of the Scales. Sometimes you don't want to, go for an older unit that you can just pick up from a headhunt or a selector ticket.
Whoa, Tristen, I know you didn't just ask your chat to be patient, man. I was taught today a gotcha game streamer should never ask their chat to be patient, to read, or to think. Those are 3 things a gotcha game streamer should never ask their chat to do because nobody does it. I found that out today. Turns out I've been the weirdo this entire time asking my community to do all that bullshit. My bad, guys. My bad. I need to make a public apology about that one. The boys really were there when I found out live on stream today.
Damn, dude.
I learned my lessons.
I'm here right now. This is the first I'm here, man. I assume that my chat is like, they actually think critically. I assume that they have critical thinking skills and that they can read.
Yeah, Chas, that sounds like a plan. No, Valk, I am the paragon of patience. I lead by example. My chat knows that when I say to save, that surely, well, I'll be sitting here watching the World Cup with everybody preaching about how a collaboration is going to come in September. So save your bookmarks, and I'm totally not going to be the guy that goes to pity twice to get my 3rd Setska on stream, because I'm warning people about a collaboration coming, and then a collaboration's announced, and I have 17 bookmarks left. But I lead by example, and what can I say? I'm that guy. Really, I got 28 bookmarks left now. I got 3 Setskas, but I got 23 bookmarks left.
I got 55 bookmarks, but luckily I have 22 case guys then, so I think we're all right.
Neither. I gotta reroll.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna be spinning the shop big time. There she is, guys. Wretched Rose. Clearly a dark unit.
What if she was a slow cleave unit? Just take us back in the day.
You have to imagine what she is as a Soul Weaver, right? Gemini Soul Weaver. Usually those are like kind of buff supports. With specifically her, I could kind of see like, let's say the original kit that everybody had drummed up in our mind, the headcanon for her was like what? She maximum filled your fighting spirit bar, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she works with a vessel. Dude, what if she was the unit you and I have been hoping for years, Valky, which is the Dragon King Sharoon that punishes Death Break? Oh man, that would be so good. Give me that.
Be good. You know what I think also be really interesting is she feels like your resource bar or whatever, right? It's a lot of BS now you can do. You could do like 1 turn ADS S3. You could do 1 turn A Euphine S3 cleave from turn 2. You can do you can do 1 turn Setska pop off. How sick is that? Come on, guys.
That actually
we love
really
Setska. Woj.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you hoping for?
That's tough.
Well, you can take a little bit to think about it. I'm just curious.
Just a better Blaze Dingo. That's what I'm hoping for.
You know what?
Yeah,
I love DPS Soul Weavers. It's my favorite archetype. I'm with you on that one. DPS healers are the bomb, and we don't have enough of them in this game.
Also, I'm gonna say it now. If her S1 isn't called Sequential Cutter, we riot. Every rose has Sequential Cutter. That would be legit, actually. Yeah, we could use more DPS Soul Weavers because they always complain that they don't have enough like design space for Soul Weavers.
Yeah, I mean, I think design space kind of runs into that same issue, right? Like Blaze Dingo as a Soul Weaver, like back when he first came out, he was actually kit-wise decent, but his base stat was so bad. Like it made him really hard to play. So if you want to talk about like DPS healers, bro, like most of the time, a good ranger with bloodstone is probably like what you're really looking for.
Be fun for some lore accurate skills, like, you know, she automatically puts fear when she takes a turn on Abyssal Euphine. I bet we'll get some good voice line interactions between Abyssal Euphine and her.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Otherworldly Breach. This is the thing we've been waiting for. We've been telling everybody to save up your stamina for and, you know, get ready because this is going to be the new farm. But they threw some curveballs into it. So I'm going to go over some of the basics. Then I want to hear what you guys think about this system. If you got similar concerns. This goes live right after maintenance. Otherworldly Breach, you can purchase 3 spectral cores. This is the currency to enter Otherworldly Breach. You got to spend spectral core currency to go into it. And you can only purchase 3 of these cores using 160 stamina. So,
Christ.
is that 160? 3 cores per day using 160. So that's what? 50, huh?
480 stamina.
48 stamina? Is that how the math works?
480 stamina.
Is it 160 stamina per core? Or is it 160 stamina for 3 cores?
It's probably per core.
160 per core is insane.
Yep.
And then beyond that, you can purchase additional cores using leafs and skystones. And they did change this. Initially, it was just leafs. But now they're letting you also use skystones to purchase the cores. Now, does that mean we're going to have to spend 2 leafs to get to 160 energy, 2 leafs per core? Or is it 1 leaf per core? Don't know. Have to find out tomorrow. If it's 2 leafs per core, this is a punitively expensive system to go for this gear.
They said, and maybe it's a mistranslation, but they said during the presentation it was 2 leaves to unlock unlimited for the day. Unless I either interpreted that wrong or read it wrong. Like, you still have to pay the stamina.
Oh, so like you could spend 2 leafs to unlock it, and then you could use your box stamina at 160 a pop to buy more cores?
Yeah, I believe that is. That's how I interpret it. But then again, you know, throughout that live stream, it literally says translations are not finalized in the lower right-hand corner. So we just don't know 100% till tomorrow.
Bottom line is, guys,
if it is. So the way I read it was 2 leaves is 160 stamina, and 2 leaves gets you 1 core, and leaves and skystone base refreshes are not limited for the 3 times a day thing. That's the way I read it.
That's how I interpret it
the
too.
way it makes sense to me. So that's what I'm going with. Until I see the system, that's my headcanon.
Yeah. Wrap your brains around 160 stamina per entry just to go in here to do this. And heroic or higher equipment. That means heroic, normal epic, and otherworldly all can drop. And the otherworldly gear drops with a certain probability, which is unshown, right? Does that mean that, like, you'll get at least 1 every run? You'll get at least 1 every 3 runs? It's going to drop at the same rate that, like, 50 Reforged Mats drops in normal hunts? Is it going to be rare as hell, or is it going to be pretty common? Because I tell you what, at 160 stamina a pop, if you do 500 runs of it, that's over $1,000 worth of stamina if you straight up buy Skystones. That's a lot of stamina to farm this. So I think how viable this is going to really depend on this certain probability. It better be damn high, or this is going to be very expensive.
I mean, I think it depends on the drop rate, right? So if you look at the presentation that they had when they were revealing it, it was 8 pieces of gear, right, in a box. Right?
Okay.
And 8 pieces of gear for 160, and obviously it was a mix of purple and red, right? And now we also have otherworldly reds.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the drop rate of each probability is, but let's assume it drops purples, reds at a pretty even rate with some otherworldly reds, you know, which is like the ones where it doesn't have flat stats and it's guaranteed to not low roll. If that is the case, right, then it's at least as good as Rift, because Rift is 40 stamina for 2 pieces of gear. It's
Right.
160, which is 4 times more for 4 times more gear. If the rate is even slightly better than Rift, then it's better than Rift, period.
Yeah.
Is
There you
that,
go.
is that the right read? That's my read on it.
That's how I interpret it as well, Vaki.
I think it's safe to assume too that outside of otherworldly breach, they're also adding otherworldly to all the hunts. So you'll be able to have the exact same system. It's worded exactly the same way, certain probability, heroic and higher grades, and it runs off of cores, which will be the same price. So it's safe to assume that otherworldly in the hunts will work the same as breach as far as how the gear drops, the percentages it drops at. My expectation, and tell me if you think I'm wrong on this, is Hell Hunt still drops blue gear. Otherworldly won't. It only drops heroic and higher. So I'm assuming heroic will drop at the same rate that blue gear drops in Hell Hunt, and that epic gear is going to drop at the same rate as heroic gear, and then otherworldly gear maybe drops at the same rate that epic gear drops. So when you look at the spread of doing hell, all the blues, purples, and reds you get for otherworldly, that would be purples, reds, and otherworldlies. Maybe I'm coping a little bit, but I think that would be okay, because you do get a decent amount of reds farming hunts.
I think for how much they're hyping it up, I think that's probably a very generous estimate. If I had to guess, the otherworldly epics are probably a lot lower, but you know, I'm also like a bit more cynical of a person.
Do you think that with the crafting mats, you'll be able to get otherworldlies from crafts, or do you think it'll only be as drops? Because a large percentage, like at least 50% of the gear you get from hunt farming comes from crafting mats.
There's a lot of people who are really lazy and they're sitting on like 500k materials or whatever, and they're just waiting for a good time. Those guys will be getting away with murder if they let you do that, and I don't think Smilegate as a company is generous enough to let lazy players get ahead like that versus diligent players. That's, I think, all that needs to be said about it.
Yep. I also don't think it'll work because they were pretty specific. I don't think they mention it here anywhere. They might. But they mentioned it in the big broadcast, right? The big reveal that other currencies will not drop from otherworldly, right? Like a lot of people say, I prefer to farm hunts over Rift because I can get my Sky Stones, I can get my Mystics. There's a chance for that, a chance to get, charms and all the other stuff. Especially mostly people say they do it for the Mystics, and they said other currency will not drop, and I gotta wonder if crafting mats is part of that, if crafting mats aren't going to drop here either. So it's a little bit more punitive on the drop table. It's way more specific, but that actually works in our favor because a lot of times you get Mystics, you could have got reforged mats. Maybe you'd rather have these reforged mats for your otherworldly gear. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Okay. That's an intriguing prospect, actually. I think here's the thing, and where like my opinion differs in a lot of people. A lot of people really like the lesser drops. They're like, well, you could get bookmarks, but if you even use the shop refresh feature at all, you know that you are getting robbed. But like, people like that. People like getting mystics, and people like getting bookmarks. And like, if you really think about it, at the end of the day, it's like a video game, it's not that serious. And like, people probably want to get the lesser drops. So that's where I think a Rift could come. Like, you're technically getting a better deal when you don't get those lesser drops, but people sure love it. What can you do?
Yeah, you see what's highlighted on my screen right there?
Oh no, no extra currencies.
No crafting mats, no other currencies. No bookmarks, no mystics, no crafting mats. You farm otherworldly, you just get the drops.
All right, so here's a question for all you guys. When maintenance is over, what's the first one you're farming? I'm curious, like each of you, like what's your like of all the you to go right for the newest set, or are you going for the hardest tier of the new of whatever your favorite hunt is? I'm just curious.
I'm doing
go for
for
Riposte.
Setska.
What?
Yep.
Riposte for Setska?
What about you, Nullervault? Where are you diving into?
Golem or Repulse, one of the two.
Golem. That's a bold. I'm doing otherworldly first because it's new. I mean, Wyvern's just gonna be an upgraded Wyvern, but well, you know, once I dive into it, get my pecker wet fighting into that, then for sure I'm gonna be hard farming Wyvern and Banshee.
Yeah, Banshee is gonna probably be my first one.
Yeah.
Banshee will be the one I focus on first. I figured Tristen would focus Wyvern, I'll focus Banshee. And then after there, I'll probably go for Azamanic.
So let's talk about this new equipment sets. All you guys, tell me the 2 units that you're most excited to, one for each, reversal and riposte. Where are you going with these, Sue?
Reversal, Genesis Ra's riposte Setska. I know those are like the no-brainer ones, but
Nullervault, where you diving with your reversal and riposte set? Saying you get like the perfect otherworldly set. You show it
I
off to your
got
guild
one
mates
for
and piss them
reversal.
off.
So I got one for reversal at the moment, but I think for Repulse, it's gonna be Mercer for no reason whatsoever.
Mursa? That's diabolical. I love
That's
it.
a good one.
oh, that sounds fun. Mercer's my favorite 3-star that doesn't have a specialty change at the moment.
It's just to mess with people.
Valky, how you feeling about these sets?
Reversal, Mort. I need him to revive and step on some people. Red Flan. I'm here to fuck up the Guild War meta. Hello. Konnichiwa. Goodbye.
Everybody is talking about reversal for Setska. I'm like, guys, I can think of like at least 2 units right offhand that are going to be better on riposte. I'm sorry, I said reversal, I meant riposte. Riposte is definitely going to be good on Setska, but realize that she's only got a 50% dodge rate, so it's a 50% chance to have a 70% chance to counter. That maths down to about a 35% chance, all things equal. So you're going to have to stack extra ways for her to evade. Now, you know, after she gets a blind off or you run Fat Cat on there, sure, for sure, you'll get a lot more counters out of riposte set. But if you're going into things like, oh, she got slept and somebody hit her, riposte set will never counter, whereas a counter set could. So there are certain situations where counter set is still pretty okay on her, so maybe the riposte set goes to some higher value units. I think eventually everybody will settle on riposte set for her eventually, but riposte Afternoon Soak Flan sounds horrifying. For those of you who love Rylet, that sounds horrifying too, but I think Valky nailed it.
Chat.
Huh?
Spatial in chat said Lone Wolf Para. That sounds disgusting.
A riposte set on Lone Wolf Para?
with Ubtooth? That sounds disgusting.
That's
Like,
giving up a shit ton of
that
speed.
a lot more
but,
if Witch of the Mere Tenebria never came out. I would love that.
yeah. Now, renewal set or reversal set, I think Valky nailed it on the head. Everybody's talking about, oh, this is best for Genesis Ross. This is crazy for Genesis Ross. You're giving up a lot of damage, and people are really enjoying running Destruction set on Genesis Ross. So you're going to have to give up all of that damage on Ross for the reversal set, for just a CR push and a little bit of speed when he comes back to life. Not saying that's not good, but is it really worth giving up that much gear score, that much damage? That's a decision people are going to have to come to terms with. But Mort, holy shit, did Mort really need a buff, guys? What do you do when you see a Mort? How do you deal with a Mort, Nullervault? No, Mort's on the field, what do you do?
I bring a carrot.
Yeah, you kill his ass before he steps on you. Well, what happens now when you kill his ass on Holy Sacrifice? He comes back to life, CR pushes up 50%, and steps on you. Oh my god.
You could really fuck up the Guild War defense meta with some of these sets. That's all I'm thinking about right now, because Dirt from my guild is making a pretty large push to try to go to the tournament, and I'm a very famous Guild War bum. Like I'll try hard. I'll like lock in. I'll go in with the right team and everything, and I'll miss like one detail, and I'm somehow 1-5 for the day, right?
Yo, he's just like me.
I gotta
for
win
real,
on
for
defense,
real.
guys. I gotta win on defense.
He's just like me for real, for real.
But yeah, I see this all the time. Abyssal Euphine's going to be great on riposte set. I'm like, but you're going to lose all of her damage, or you're going to take her off a protection set. You know, oh, Remnant Violet's going to be insane. You go try to run Remnant Violet without any form of self-sustain. Yeah, he's going to counter more, but you better build him nuclear. Oh, you know, no, I lost my nuclear one. It's a lot of things you're risking taking away. And remember, when you throw Rylet on the screen, people start whipping out things that don't miss. People start whipping out sleep units. They start dropping Watcher Shuris on your ass. They start doing things that penetrate evasion. And you know what riposte set does nothing to? Things that penetrate evasion. So you gotta be really careful about what you're giving up to put riposte on there. I think the place to start really is to start looking at all of your units that are currently wearing counter set and be like, would I get value out of riposte set on this counter unit? Because if you weren't running it on counter in the first place, there was probably a reason. It needed the damage, it needed the lifesteal, it needed the sustain, it needed the protection set. I don't think riposte set's going to be as impactful as people think it is. But I do think the reversal set, just because of what it's going to do for Mort, is going to be wild.
Yo, 100% CR Ruel when she dies. Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That one's gonna be nuts too. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So,
Might make Ruel be a more viable pick. Because right now she's not
I
used that
also think
often.
This is kind of crazy. So I've actually been seeing this played a lot after E7WC and Lady of the Scales. Front blue Crow on Holy Sack for Scales.
There you go.
I think that goes crazy now.
yeah, people are saying in chat for Yoha.
Oh yeah, Holy Sack Yulha would be crazy.
The issue with Yolha is Yolha doesn't have innate mid, right? So the Crow's advantage is Crow has innate mid. I think that's the biggest difference maker.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, when you have a character who can mitigate, and if you kill him, a la like a Strays or something, right? And he comes back and he gets a free one-shot on any one of your characters, that's not good.
Yeah, no, that could definitely be. And it's not like crowd people play Crow on speed set currently because like speed is just like his worst stat by far. So you're just doing it to shore up like his lackluster stats. So like you'll take a 10% speed cut for that combo clearly.
So people are saying Afternoon Soak Flang, can run Bloodstone for the self-healing and can give up, the damage on it. Yeah, kinda. But I mean, going riposte on this girl, that's a lot of damage to give up. Now, there's a handful of people out there who already run her on counter set, and those people are villains, and they're going to run riposte all day long. I think one of my flans is definitely going riposte, and the other one's staying full damage so that I can pick and choose what's needed where. But yeah, I think Flan is probably the best candidate. I'm not so sure about Bloodstone on her, but maybe.
I just realized something. So, Maid Chloe is in the next Mystic rotation. Yo, if you have like a high density of souls on your team, this character kind of goes insane on reversal set. No, like it dies.
Not her specifically. I don't think. Yeah. I'd imagine the other characters you probably care a little bit more.
Oh, well, I'm saying like, so she dies, she gets the CR push, you soulbird, you just try to loop back into the S3.
Oh,
like die purposely.
Yeah, it's like it accelerates you into your next S3 if they try to like hard focus you. So I was like, oh, that could be something. I don't expect that to be very strong, but that's something to mess around with. That'll be a fun idea.
Hey, just so we're not messing anybody up here, I want to remind you guys, reversal set gives you a 50% CR push upon reviving. It does not revive you itself. There's nothing in the set. The set is not a built-in Holy Sack. This is just if somebody brings you back to life, or if you have got Holy Sack or some kind of passive.
Like evasion enabler. It's like if you're already evading, it gives you a chance to counterattack. It's a counterattack enabler.
Yeah, these sets work intrinsically with other passives, other skills, other effects. They don't come with... Riposte set has no built-in evasion. That's a good point. It's just when the thing happens, the thing happens. Reversal sets, if reversal sets get too popular, Singelica and Briceria's stocks go through the roof. So do extinction
I
units.
think you're onto something though, Tristen, because the biggest thing about Riposte is if it has good sustain and good enabling with good damage, it's actually like really broken, right? Like outside of Mort matchups. And if you think about it, if you put like the reason why Setsuka is the way she is, and like and the way Riposte comes out, right? They could not afford to give Thieves built-in healing, right? Because if you think about it, they had every reason to make Setsuka's artifact Lethal Whispers. Like every time you evade and you counterattack with some bullshit, heal, right? That would have been natural, but they didn't do that. And that is because they don't want to give characters like Rylet any more built-in sustain. They don't want to give New Kid Aiden built-in sustain, but if you play Riposte on Ret Flan, which is arguably the best Riposte user, and she has access to Bloodstone, you might find her in a scenario where she's just way too good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Oh.
All right, guys.
Revolt, though. Try to make the maid Chloe work.
I wonder if Repulse still go off even if you counterattack. Even if you have an innate counterattack, would it work as a separate instance?
Do you think it will
so.
stack?
Right.
Do you think like counterattack your skill counter will block or counter, and then the dodge will activate Riposte set for a double counter?
Yeah.
Well,
No, I think it overrides. Just think about when you play Rem on counterattack set, right? If you proc both Iron Mace and her regular counterattack, the better counterattack overrides.
That's probably the way it will work. Spaghetti coding, we'll have to see, but if it works the way Nullivault wants it to work, then it'll get patched for sure, because that would be
Light
too
Aiden,
insane.
Right? Like Light Aiden, if you build her on counterattack set and she procs a counter and they miss on her the first time, she doesn't like do the AoE and then tap somebody, right? She just does the AoE.
Yeah.
And then when the AoE's on cooldown, if you trigger the counterattack, she'll just give them the little love tap skill.
Yeah, and then like if you have like, for example, like Hellion Lua, right? Like challenge, if it procs the counter from that, and also like Elbrus, you still only get one counter. You technically proc two things that could give you a counter, but you still only get one.
Mm-hmm.
Some people in chat are excited about a
I thought you were talking about Cirilla.
a reversal Mercedes.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I was talking about in my Discord with people, was reversal Mercedes. I think that's pretty good. Because, like, she's still an attack buffer. Like, she's still a nuker that buffs your whole team. Like, that's not nothing.
What about a reversal Fene? Would that have any PvP viabilities? Or do you think it's too much stat loss on the damage?
That's going to be pretty hard to use, right?
Yeah.
If she comes back and she retains her buffs, I think it'll be pretty scary. But without the buffs, most of the time the revive is like, it's like a fail-safe, right? If Fenny gets to go, she gets to go. If she doesn't get to go, then you're counting on the revive to kind of buy her that turn.
I'm waiting for that to be her eventual EE whenever she gets one. When she revives from whatever, Love is Pain or whatever, and she comes back with Enrage. Because that is like literally the big thing with her.
Oh,
like
you know what they're gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna call it. You're right. That's exactly the EE. They're gonna make it so that when she revives, she retains all of her buffs. Right?
Holy shit.
And then what's gonna be really fucked up is they're gonna forget about it from the programming side, and she comes back with the revive buff. Like when she dies with a Make Chloe ult on her, she's gonna come back with the revive buff. And then people are gonna be like, wait, is that supposed to be the right interaction? And you just keep killing her and she always has the buff. And people are gonna be like, guys, I think they broke the fucking game. And it's gonna be like that week 1 Alvira situation where RTA is unplayable for 3 days, and I'm gonna be somehow on vacation at Hez's house again for those 3 days and not have to suffer through the bullshit.
I remember that
Calling
too.
you right now.
I remember that where it's just like you look at your phone and it's like, yep, Kana's stalling out another game for 30 minutes. Put your phone back
Dude, we
down.
were literally like eating pizza and playing Smash, and we're just like, yep, they broke Epic 7 again, and we're like, yep, time, bro.
Yeah, no, that was a good getaway. It was like, oh, everything's on fire. Well, I'm on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember we did the pod. We did Seuss pod there too. We just showed up, and I'm just in the most displeased thing possible.
Yeah, Valk and Valky are different people. Please understand.
Well, I was having a great week, and now I have to talk about Epic 7.
I'm sorry, bro. You have to take I brought the mood down.
You know who I have that's looking forward to a riposte set on my account the most?
Sorella?
My pupper.
Oh, because he used the evasion buff.
AoE evasion buff, guys. 2 turns and a 20% CR push. Now everybody's got dodge and the rest of my team's got riposte set. Get effed.
Yeah, where's my riposte assassin card 2, bro? Just high F, just count,
really
just provoke lock
people in red lobbies.
Yeah, dude, just provoke lock people, bro. Nah.
I was a Charizard on counter, so I just switching to riposte.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one, man. Just provoke lock people with assassin card 2. That's gonna be so fun.
I mean, can't you like pull up to a red lobby, like pre-ban, like Briar Witch or whatever? Like, actually, hold up, pause, guys. First of all, is red lobby still even viable? Like, cause I remember there's a big point to be made about like banning combat readiness push. Now, like, you could build half your shit on like renewal set. You could just put holy sack on him. You got like renewed will for the combat. Like, there's so many ways to combat readiness push in the game now.
Yeah,
right?
that's why. That's actually
this whole thing.
No, it's not really right now, Valk. That's why I made another form on my chat that's called ratio format, and like it's trying to be the spiritual successor to Red Lobby, where like everything is playable, but every character in the roster has a point value, and you only have 7 points to make your whole draft. So like Bossa Rumka and Lady of the Scales are 7-point characters. So like if you take them, then you have to play like Januda.
Like 2 stars.
Yeah, you have to play like garbage, like actual garbage. So
I mean,
like,
Tristan's gonna pull up and like do unholy things to your entire lobby, bro. He's gonna first pick Assassin Cartuja. He's gonna ban every kind of like hit chance up possible.
No. People already you joke, but people roll up to the lobby already and they ban Mort Briar and they first pick Askar and they ban Protect Setsuka. It's like, come on, man, stop.
You see, and then like you're out of points, you just throw in the Doge, and it's like, bro.
Yep.
How are you supposed to play this?
But yeah, it gets some really weird stuff because like people play one of the ones that's really popular in the lobby is Assassin Sid with Successor Teiyu. That one's like really popular.
Yep. Oh man, yeah, riposte set was built around Setsuka being in the game, so that's gonna be fun.
Go riposte Holiday You Fiend.
Riposte Holiday You Fiend, damn.
It'd be cool, but at the same time, like she doesn't AoE. Yo, Smoggy.
Does her S1 not AoE when she counters? Oh, what kind of BS is that?
Yup. Nah, we're blame Dizzy, bro. Dizzy ruined everything. Excuse me, Dizzy ruined everything because
riposte Dizzy.
How would you give her evasion? You gotta give her evasion.
You just make the enemies miss, bro. Wait, that's the OG, right? You make them miss.
She gets blind. Oh my god, riposte Dizzy.
Yeah, and then they hit you. She riposte. Now she stuns 4 by default because that's what the counter is. Boom.
Wolf Dizzy meta. My Wolf Dizzy rolling into your lobbies.
Let's go, dude. First pick Assassin card 2, ban Protect Dizzy, bro. It's terrible. Don't do that. That sounds like so much fun, dude. Nullarball, make it happen. Make it happen.
People who don't own hand guy are shaking in their fucking boots, man.
Bissell Crown, hell.
Too late. Too late.
Freaking fairy tale for a nightmare. Are you kidding me? Full damage.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. I'm not going to bore you all too much with Ancient Inheritance. Those of you who are new to it, there'll be a video guide on like how to master it and be great. And those of you who have been here before many times, I know you're probably like rolling your eyes going, not again. This thing takes so much time. But hey, the gear this time around is pretty stacked, where you've got Torrent, Penetration, and Resist. And let's be real, the AI gear rolls very well. Usually when you ask somebody to show you their highest gear score pieces, there's usually Ancient Inheritance gear spattered into that. It's statted out well, and it rolls pretty well. So, yeah, and especially for newer players, Torrent and Pen are 2 of the harder sets to get, and Resist set is a underappreciated set. So I think it's nice that they're all 2-piece sets too. You'll be able to slot them into lots of places. Everybody focuses on the big 4-piece sets: Protection, Destro, Counter, Speed. A lot of times the two piecers are pushed aside, so I think it's really good gear this time around.
I would argue 2-piece sets are in a lot of cases, especially now in the current state of the game, I feel like they're more important than the 4-piece sets. Like immunity, man. Immunity is too important, man. You can never have enough good immunity pieces.
If you're gonna complain about anything, it's like, man, why is it resist instead of immunity? Why is it penetration instead of immunity? Like immunity is probably better, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like these two, they're nice, but they're not immunity.
No.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
many- dude,
I cannot
what
over
immunity
stress
do
the
now?
importance of immunity in a modern RTA meta.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's always just like, "Oh, Lionheart's so good." Not without immunity, she's not.
Oh, you also need it for G-Ross now.
Yep.
You need it for G-Ross now. Like anything that goes really slow, like base speed, you have to have immunity, or else G-Ross is gonna farm you like a chump.
Yeah, that was the old thing. I was like, "Oh, I'll be fine," and it's like, not when you get sealed and have your HP cut in half. You're not. No. It's not. You're thinking of it the wrong way, Hodor. You're thinking of it the wrong way. It's because Roz exists. You need immunity because you could roll in with a slow character that doesn't have it, and then G-Ross is like, "Cool, hold this seal."
Yep. Rip half your health.
Yep.
All right, guys. Tenebria and Crimson Moon of the Nightmare, and nobody other than Tenebrae Simp cares. This is the World Arena Warfare mode, guys. There are 4 different modes. Of course, there is the everybody gets an Empyrean Ilanov effect on their team one. This is the one that most of the cleavers and aggro players are rolling their eyes at. This is just a direct buff to slower play styles. And yeah, I mean, Smilegate said it. They came right out and said, hey, we feel Cleave is too strong and we're looking at ways to rebalance RTA around that. So yeah, don't be surprised if you see things that make it harder to cleave. Whether you think it or not, whether you think standard or tank down is stronger than Cleave or not, doesn't matter. They think it's stronger. So these are the kind of changes you're going to see. The other ones are a little bit unusual, right? There's the Japan buff. 100% ER for your whole team. And for those of you who don't get that reference, you want to explain that one, Valky?
Japan server players, because they're the newest server to be added to the global ecosystem, they have some very like unconventional strategies, and they love playing effect resistance because one of the easiest ways to play the game, especially if you own Witch of the Mirror Tenebria, is you click S3 and your opponent can't play the game anymore. It's very easy. But against Japan, that strategy famously doesn't work because all their units are like 250, 300 FRES. So this one just makes a lot, especially Japan server players, impossible to debuff. You just have to play straight damage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the cookie buff.
So you always have to think about these in complementing ways, right? Because you asked me about this earlier. So if you ever get defense, right, which means every character has penetration resistance, that means instantly you are going to be first picking Fallen Cecilia because you don't need Empyrean Ilanov. It's as if your team has Ilanov and Fallen Cecilia built in. So you rather have something like Fallen Cecilia to mitigate your other weaknesses and then just become unkillable. If you get increased effect resistance, you want to first pick Empyrean Ilanov because she denies the most amount of damage, and then you have this passive that denies the most amount of debuffs. And then after you first pick your Empyrean Ilanov, you're looking to slap on ML Aria and Sea Phantom Politis, and you cannot die. I'm sure people are going to be fighting over that. I'm trying to figure out what to play with. Like, obviously, Burns and Bleeds is pretty obvious. You play.
That's last season. That's literally go back a season. The buff.
Yeah. Offense, if you increase defense penetration of warrior heroes, I've like been thinking about this a little bit, right? So I can make some content around it. I can like maybe give some people some tips. Defense penetration of warrior heroes sounds very imbalanced to me, because defense penetration is inherently insane, and if you think about penetration set, right, it's 15% for only single target. This is 20% for AoE, so you can have defense penetration Ahmed buffed strays. You can have defense penetration Judge Kisei. Like that doesn't sound very balanced. I don't know, guys. I'm
no,
like
Judge Kisei actually Yeah, Judge Kisei seems omega unbalanced with that because you get to go S2 death break everybody, and then you're like, cool, here's this move that makes me invincible, resets your cooldowns. By the way, it also has a bunch of defense pen now.
The crazy thing about Judge Kisei, I've been playing a lot of Judge Kisei recently, right? And specifically, you play Judge Kisei when there's Lady of the Scales, because now suddenly you have a team composition with infinite Soul Weavers, and if you look in the shop, them Soul Weavers now have access to Bird's Eye View, which, with Judge Kisei, that can't be balanced. Come on, guys, what are we talking about? Bird's Eye View, Judge Kisei, you get Soul Burn, and she defense penetrates.
That's not
gross, man.
That sounds pretty disgusting.
You see what they're doing here, Nuller Vault, right? You see what the
through Empyrean Illinav now, if you get that one.
See what these two RTA heads are doing here?
Trying to bring back Wai Young.
They're looking at this stuff and they're saying like, what happens when this pops up? What am I going to do when this pops up? How am I going to stack with Arya? How am I going to stack with Illinois? How am I going to make myself unkillable? When this stops, when this Sue is like, oh man, I see this, I'm just going to get a freaking hate boner for Judge Kisei and ruin people's lives, right? I mean, what if you got this increased burns and bleeds by 50%, right? What are you going to be looking for on your account?
I was wondering when they put like poison in there, just because.
That'd have been terrible.
They never
horrible thing to do. Stop speaking evil into this world.
They're like, use poison.
But Valky, did they remove the frenzy for burns and bleeds from last season, or is it still there on top of this?
I believe they did, because
I know they removed bombs.
Some drafts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how many people in your chat's aware of the existence of in-game name EX Jello. That is the fastest player on global.
Yeah.
And he was showing me 100% win rate drafts because his Lidica is like, it was fucking like 330 speed, right?
The
Lidica
was
would
right
go
here.
first. This is pre-Aram, so there's no way to defend against it, right? He would have souls. He would have the Lidica. The Lidica would soul burn and push a Dark Shuri. So he's already 330 speed. He would Renewed Will push a Dark Shuri to get the turn, and then Dark Shuri will one-tap every single unit.
Yikes.
It says it right here in the notes.
Arena, he did this in RTA, and there was no way you could defend against it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Speed was a mistake.
So for those who missed my highlight here, it says it right here that the additional damage from frenzy effects being removed with the addition of warfare rules. So yeah. When the way this works, guys, is when you match, the instant you match is it will tell you which warfare rule applies. And it'll be the same for both players, right? It's not going to be a you get effect resistance and he gets penetration. You'll get the same warfare rules applied to the fight, and you'll know it before you draft, and it will remind you down in the corner which warfare rule you have, and then you start picking your units. So what I was pointing out, Nullervault, what these RTA nerds are all about here is that as soon as they see something, they're going to start cooking. They're going to be like, holy crap, defense penetration for warriors. What warriors do I have that do AoE? Because this isn't like pen set. This is just says defense. It doesn't say on single targets. This means my holy shit, my Lionheart Sirmia is going to have defense penetration on her skills, including her AoE. My Judge Kisei is going to slam AoE defense penetration. You'll start looking for your warriors that you can pick, and how do I build teams around supporting that? Jesus Christ, Strays is going to absolutely murder stomp people if you can somehow work them into your draft.
You know who?
Versus if you get
independent contractor too, because like he already penetrates fully by 100%.
Yeah, but now his S2 does.
Against him, he still gets 90% against you.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he's also penetrating all your other characters by 20%. So how are you going to defend against the Strays, especially if it's an Ahmed player? So the Strays has greater attack buff, crit damage buff, and he has 3 Torrent sets. Like, how do you survive that? I can't for the life of me see a way, right?
We're so used to penetration being a single target effect. It's really going to change things.
I'm looking at like characters that like could be good. Like ML Ken seems spicy, but like Wukong seems kind of strong.
Does it
he would
does it stack with pen set? It absolutely would.
Yeah, well, especially because he has the EE that makes him counter, bro. Like, I don't want to get hit with big damage AoE counter that defense pens. That sounds horrible.
Ooh, somebody in chat
all I
just
have to tell
said,
to people
Trey
is,
just
like,
said, guard Captain Crow.
He's already got 100% though. It's not going to really matter.
Into Illinov, it kind of would. Because I guarantee you, when this pops up, the first unit that's getting picked is probably Imperial Illinov to reduce the impact of this. So suddenly units that were already 100% pen, you can fix that. You can get them at least back up to 90.
Yeah,
so yeah, I don't know.
I think in most cases it's just not going to be enough. And for anybody who's like actually trying to climb this season, here's a bit of real advice. Normally I say a lot of bullshit and you don't have to pay attention to that, but this one's real, okay? Every time you see one of these, pretend like that's the speed limit sign on the fucking freeway, okay? And just think to yourself, how do I drive 5 above speed limit and not get caught?
Yeah.
Fair.
No,
What is what is each one's equivalent of driving 5 above the speed limit and not getting caught?
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I really, like, it's probably not good, but, like, I definitely want to cook with ML Ken just for that defense pen one, because, like, people usually ignore him because the S2, when you hit him, is the thing that hurts. And the S1, you're like, we don't care. Bro, if my man already has pen set and gets pen on top of that, like, he could just explode people with, like, the weak
Bro, his
counter.
his S3 is just going to drop bombs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we might have to make, like a giga thick Ken. Just because he's going to have so much just free damage.
Designer Lilibet S3 is going to penetrate 4 units by 70%.
Yeah, that's what I said. ML Ken.
Lionheart's going to penetrate by 70%.
That's what we were saying.
That can't possibly be broken.
That can't end badly. But look what we're doing, guys. Every single one of these is going to make you think a little bit. Burns and bleeds, not so much, but you know what? It's still going to make you maybe consider adding those to your kit. The increased effect resistance, a lot of people are like, oh, but just soul burn, ignore ER. But you're going to have to start thinking about what units do I have that ignore ER, that I can use in this, that I can soul burn. It's going to make people think about things like picking their knight that's got, what's that glory hole artifact? Crown of Glory. That's going to take away every time. It's going to take away their souls. Things that are going to slip and bellying into the draft so that you can abuse this. Getting Arya onto the team. It's going to make people pick different units, and that's the goal of this. It's forced diversity. It's going to make you think about warriors that'll be great with pen. It's going to make you think about units that steal souls. It's going to make you think about top riding if you're a cleaver and you get the pen. I mean, really, like if you get that pen resistance one, all that means is 25% of my fights I'm going to probably top right, because holy shit, I don't like this one at all as a fast player. That one feels miserable.
I think I found a cook looking at it. All right, so Blue Teiyu. Blue Teiyu already has insane multipliers to make up for his bad base stats. He has 0 pen in his whole kit. Bro, if you take him into somebody when they have non-attack skills and you give him Enrage, Sweep is going to do so much damage on top of resetting your whole team.
Now let's.
That's going to be a fun one to mess with.
Slam that into Witch of the Mere Tenebria players, easy.
Let me reel this in just a little bit, right? Because, we've all been playing for a long-ass time. We know our way around the fight. A lot of people are new. A lot of people are, under a year. They're thinking, I don't have the battle eye to be able to understand these interactions and what units will be good with it. This is just going to make RTA more confusing for me. Am I fucked over this? I want you guys to take a look really closely at what's at the bottom of this image. Okay, this is not going to impact you if you're just getting started. If you're a sub-champ level player, if you just go for your master skin and dip, if you just enjoy playing in Challenger, if you just want to pick things and have fun with it, you don't have to worry about warfare. Okay, this ain't for you. This is for the professional killers. This is for the people that play RTA every single day, that love pushing deep into champs, going for Warlord, for Emperor, for Legend. It's going to make the people we enjoy watching play RTA, it's going to impact their fights, make the fights more diverse and fun, while not fucking over the new people who are just trying to learn an already overcomplicated system. So I think that little info button there is a really nice addition. One that I didn't see until literally today, and I'm really glad that little subtext is in there. So don't panic if you're relatively new or you're just going for your skin. This ain't about you.
My Luna remains gear spatial. Like, I always keep Luna gear.
How would Firehua be with the warrior pen?
See, that's like seeing the speed limit posted at 50 miles, and you're like, how do I drive 35?
Yikes.
Sir, can I drive 35? I know the speed limit is 55. Like, no, man, you want to think about how to drive 70. Come on.
Now, for those of you guys who want to try out Warfare rules and you're like, I don't want to get to champion just to try it out, make a room, play with some friends. You can set Warfare rules in place. It'll be independent of your rank. You can just say, we're totally unranked, but we want to try this out. Get into a room with a bunch of your buddies and fight each other with the Warfare rules on. You can try it on. Or if you want to hold a tournament without Warfare rules, you can turn it off, hold your tournament. Little flexibility that they added. This is a toggle in the mock battle room section, so that's kind of nice. Lets people try it out. Okay, guys, we're coming to the end. Other improvements. I don't think there was anything in here super exciting, except for Guild War message adjusted. You guys excited about that? Guild War message adjusted?
Bro, this time after I go 0 and 2, now I just want Wind Demon to flame me even harder. Thank you, Smilegate. Wind Demon and Derp could really rip it into poor old me now. Wow. Good to know somebody at Smilegate is watching over my back.
Okay, guys, so they are fixing the they're fixing the issue where you can have dupes in your lobby. I know some of you guys are pretty sad about that. We don't know what that's going to do. We might wake up tomorrow and our lobbies are all wiped and we got to start over with them. We might be able to be grandfathered in with our existing ones as long as we never change it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this pans out. I'm really, really hoping that we can be grandfathered in and that I'll be able to have 4 Sermias, skins and non-skins at the table. We'll just have to see how it goes. But it was an unintended interaction. They're getting rid of it. And the hero effects display thing, not a lot of people knew about that. Just like you could put multiple units in the lobby, you could put multiple units with their special effects in the lobby and overlap them and make lobbies that look like this. I guess if you really wanted a horribly ugly lobby, you could do that. That's going away too. So lobby's back to normal. That's the bad news, guys. The good news is it means you can finally enjoy your skins again in the lobby. So you'll be able to see the skins that you own on the units in the lobby. And that's really it. Nothing else was really jumped out as being exciting. In the sometimes there's some hidden nuggets in here, but nothing this time.
Yep. Basically, what you're saying is that this is the majority of the patch. PvE content.
PvE content and collab. We're probably getting the data mine tonight, huh? Likely or unlikely? Thoughts?
The collab is the 25th, right?
Coming in 2 weeks. Do you think they're hiding it?
I think they'll hide it.
I think they hide it. I think
the 25th is Thursday after maintenance. I don't think we see anything. I think we see the data mine while we're waiting for the collab to go live on Thursday.
Yeah. We'll know the kit. They'll probably show us the kits on the 18th. Well, 17th, 18th next week.
All right, let's take just a moment to
today, right? Because generally speaking, generic banner rule dictates that we usually get things 2 weeks ahead of their release. So I'm low-key expecting to get either tonight or after the main finishes, they give us some semblance of.
I think next Wednesday is where we'll see everything.
Okay, real quick before we
they're giving us Rose to hold us over.
Before we jump in and fangirl over this, I just want to answer a question in chat. Benevolent Rose asks, how hard will the otherworldly hunts and breaches be, speculations and stuff? Smilegate said that they want to make the game be more accessible. They're always putting in catch-up mechanics. They're going to find ways to make it easier to grind for gear, to farm for gear. I don't think it's going to be Rift level hard or Trial of Constellations level hard. All right. If anything, it'll probably be just maybe a little bit harder than hell. We'll have to see. Nobody knows for sure, but I don't think it's going to be unobtainable because they want people to catch up and jump in and play this game competitively with everybody else. They don't want to widen the gap so far that this is only going to be for the whales and the rest of you never have any chance to play RTA ever again. And good luck ever fighting in Guild Wars. That's not the bounce they're looking for. So I don't think it'll be as bad as people are fearing, but I guess we'll find out in 6 hours, 5 hours. That's my 2 cents, but we'll have to see. We'll know more tomorrow.
Yeah, and I would say the catch-up mechanics in the game are implemented mostly pretty fair, right?
Yeah.
If you think about, like, even the free 20 speeder they gave us for the anniversary, like, Tristen, honest to God, which unit is your 20 speeder on? Like, do you even know? Does that even upgrade anything for you?
I know who mine's on.
Like, mine's on my Luna, and my Luna
Mine's
is
on
maybe
Luna.
like my 6th or 7th fastest character. But like think about how many guys came in on the Epic Dash or the Origins update, and they're just like, a free 20? That's going on my top speeder, right? And that's like the exact type of catch-up mechanic, because you're gonna have these kinds of gear, and a lot of times what happens is it does pretty much nothing. Like, yeah, like this obviously is a really good piece, right? There's gonna be hard mileage on Lady of the Scales.
I found it. It's on my second most used Lady of the Scales. It's not even my primary lady. It's on my secondary lady.
Oh no.
Unrelatable streamer.
It's okay, man. Look, I like Tristan's relatability content because usually he takes his boots off of his characters and his guides, and suddenly the stats start looking a lot closer to like how my friends that I help.
If you don't want to see barefoot guides, go watch Sue's guides.
No. Yeah, dude.
Sue's guides guaranteed they'll all be wearing shoes.
I hear that a lot, like, though, where it's just like, man, your gear is so relatable compared to Tristan's. I'm like, yeah, because I'm poor.
Guys, my gear doesn't hold a candle to like some of the monsters floating around in here. I'm actually way lower end than people think. I just
if you're low end, bro, I'm sitting.
Dude, I think I'm pretty on par for a 6-year player. I think I'm pretty on par.
Brother, I'm in one of the biggest whale guilds on global. You have no idea how often this debate happens on a day-to-fucking-day basis, man. We literally have this 3 times a week right after every single guild war, at least. We're just like, the biggest whale's like, oh, you know, I think my speed's pretty relatable. I'm not KJ or anything, you know? And then it's like, yeah, see this? Like, someone's like, prove it. And they would post like a 322 Litica. And then like somebody be like, yeah, see, yours is only 1 speed slower. And then like I'd come in and be like, y'all's begins with 3.2? And then we would have this whole fucking debate again. Yep. And then later Rug Dealer comes in and he's like, y'all's begin with 3?
Yeah, that's it. You were like, oh, dude, 322, that's relatable. I was like, dude, my like best gear is 307. Like, what are we talking about here?
Oh wait, let's go.
I remember this part of the World Cup broadcast. It was right here where Sue shouted, "Oh my God!" And then it was right here where he shouted, "Is it free Rin?" And then right here is about where he started squealing like a 15-year-old girl at a concert. And this is where he started making noises like a chimpanzee had just been set on fire. It was crazy. You guys should go check out that VOD. Sue lost his goddamn mind. And you know what? So did all of us. We're all so excited and happy to see Freerin as a collaboration. Legitimately never expected we would get this one. So absolutely wonderful. Let's check out how beautiful this is.
それじゃあ行こうか。これでどう？嫌なことは早めに終わらせないと。隙だらけです。これでどうですか？
You know that's going to be a lobby skin, right? A lobby blueprint.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oops, I interrupted her. There we go. So I just wanted to point out a couple of things about this. A lot of people talk about how sometimes animes, the art carries the anime, and in this case, it's not true. The anime carries the anime, the story, the aesthetic, I'm going to slow down, but I just want to point out, when you watch Frieren, and if you haven't watched Frieren, then just stop. Just turn off the stream right now and go start binging it. It is worth it. But one of the things you will notice when you watch it is the attention to detail, the artwork, and the cinematography. And I think Epic 7's animators did a great job at capturing that. Just the individual movements of the hair in the anime, really, like, just look for all the little details, and they did so great in this. I just love this animation right here. Everything about it is so good.
So I actually don't know. I know Tristen has watched Frieren. Have Nullival or
only 3 times.
Either of you have you?
Yeah,
watched
only 3 times. I literally just finished rewatching this like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm fresh off of a rewatch.
Yeah, I'm on a rewatch too right now. I'm halfway through it with
Nullival, you just watched it too, right? You're cool, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I was like,
awesome sauce.
I like Himmel.
Yeah.
I really hope they put Himmel like on an artifact or something. I'd say that he's in the game in some way, shape, or form, right?
I'm expecting it to be on Frieren's artifact, has Himmel on it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then Starks that will have Ison, and then, Farron is probably just Frieren on it.
Slide a little bit to the right, Sue, and show us what I think Frieren's artifact's going to be.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want me to just like do this?
Yep, yeah, that right there, the dissolve clothing potion. That's her artifact.
That scene is legitimately great, where she explains to Farron, she's just like, "Yeah, men love this. It's a potion."
Yeah. No spoilers, no spoilers. I know I kind of spoiled it already, but anyway.
Yeah.
Any concerns with this one? What's your take, Nullervault? Do you think this is a good one for Epic 7? Do you think it's kind of a swing and a miss? How you feeling about Frieren as a collab? And be careful, your viewer count could be greatly impacted by your response.
I'm hoping it's good, and I hope it's not like Eyes, where she relies on a debuff in order to work. That's my only concern, or any of them.
Who do you think's going to be the free unit, and who do you think's going to be the banner units?
Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
I already have my opinion.
You and me have the same opinion, so I want to hear from Nullervault, because I know what you and me think.
I might just make Frieren free to play, or just give to everybody Frieren.
So you think Stark and Fern are the banners?
Yeah, they might make them effective.
I'm with Nullervault.
Yeah.
I think it's Stark and Fern. Yeah, I think Frieren's the free unit. I think they're gonna make her a good PvE unit.
Okay, Sue, tell them why they're both wrong.
I think Stark is the free unit, because he's way less popular than the others, and Waifu's Sal. So I think it's Frieren and Fern.
Well, yeah, he's a guy. It is what it is, right? Like, if anything, you guys are in the same guild. Well, you guys used to be in the same guild as Hez, so it's like,
yeah.
Can you really sell like a character that has a dick?
I will say this,
guys.
I know it from I had a lot of for those of you guys who watched my video, we've been having a lot of conversations in the comment section about classes, but me personally, I really hope they keep Frieren and Farron as mage and Stark as warrior for the lore reasons. But I've had people say oh, Farron would work out as a soul weaver because of defensive magic, or she uses ranged attacks, so she could be a ranger. I don't know. I would prefer they would keep it as double mage warrior, even if that seems kind of lame.
I think a big part of it is Frieren has heavy Dungeons and Dragon influences, and being true to your class is a huge thing in any D&D setting, and D&D base setting by extension, right? Yep. Now, the biggest thing is the way Fern is built up in the story. Yeah, she has defense magic, but I feel the biggest trait with her, at least if you just watch the anime, is that she has really fast attack speed, and she can cast a lot of offense magic simultaneously. So if you know nothing about it, you just pretend like my expectation for her is she's the 2025 version of Roy Mustang. If you know how Roy Mustang plays in Epic 7, like you know how she is in the anime. That's her biggest fucking selling point.
Yep. I'm expecting her to be faster than Freyrin because of what she said. Yeah, that's like a lore thing. Like that's like her whole thing. It's like Farron prides herself because she's got the faster cast speed. She's faster.
Yeah, but also like guys, don't forget, Blue Taeyu is red, and we literally have a character who's called Libra in Korean, who is a Gemini Soul Weaver. So don't take any of this too fucking seriously, okay? It's all bullshit anyway.
Here you go, guys.
So I'm waiting for Farron's abilities to just become
there you go.
Like
water unit, everybody. Don't you look at this and think water unit?
I do.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, okay, one more reason to hate Amiki, guys. Amiki's the reason why we didn't get Ubel. Yep.
Yeah,
wonder why
I think you're right.
Ubel for the free run collab. It's because of Amiki. We can't have two of these bitches in the game. That's what I'm saying.
Skin for Amiki. Let's go.
You want more reasons to hate Amiki? Uncle Valk's got you, bro.
So this is what's caught a lot of people's eyes, right? Is Freeren's I think they show it here in just a second. Okay, so Freeren, people are like, I don't know. Some people are like, that's green. And some people are like, that's blue. And there's some discussion. Is she an earth unit or is she a water unit? To me, it kind of looks green compared to what blue looks like in the game. But it is a teal color, so it could go either way. Or she could be a light unit. Who knows? But that was the general thought is, okay, this is our earth unit and she's a mage because it's Freeren, but the strongest mage in Epic 7 in Orbis is a ranger, so Smogate loves doing stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah. That pissed me off the first time. They're like, Bologna is the strongest mage in all of Azera is a ranger. Like I was like, are you kidding me?
And then we got we got the purple-haired unit with the purple staff, but all of her animations are blue. So clearly a water unit, right? Everything's blue here, so except her stars are purple. So maybe she's a dark unit. Maybe she's an ML5. I will point this out to you guys, right? Every single unit I can think of that's got a fucked up color scheme to their actual element is actually an ice unit. Furious, ice unit. Brigida, ice unit. Amiki, ice unit. Teiyu, ice unit. It's like when they screw up the color scheme, it's always an ice unit that's screwing up the damn color scheme. So I really think Fern's going to be an ice unit just because, it fits that everything about her screams purple and she's going to be ice. But who knows? She could be an ML5. It could be another Ainzul situation. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think making Fern be the free unit is leaving piles of money on the table, I think is how you said it, Sue, right?
Yeah.
There's no way Fern is a free unit.
Fern, I'm confident Fern is a gotcha unit. She's way too popular to not be it. It's just, do we want to make sure that people coming to Epic 7 for the first time get Freeren for free? So that they feel like they got something? Because like Stark feels like a lot worse of a consolation prize. Right.
What you just said there too is really good point, Sue, is that people who come to this game for the collab, they're coming here for a Freeren collab. They're going to want to walk away with Freeren, and every collab has kind of done that. They've done a lot of stuff where they've made the MCs be free units, but not always. Look at Full Metal Alchemist. People didn't people came here for Edward Elric. He wasn't a free unit. People came here for ReZero for Rem. She wasn't free. So the MC is not always the free unit.
Yeah. Bro, I'm actually kind of mad, by the way. I told you earlier in the podcast, I started ReZero Season 3, dude. After seeing a million Season 3, I'm like, yo, why didn't we get that, bro? She has like ice swords and everything. she is like speed blitzing people down and just mowing them down with swords. I'm like, yo, that's not a Soul Weaver.
Sayer, you got Ainz as part of a daily login and farming events. You got him through like doing missions and stuff. He wasn't a banner unit. He was a free unit that you got as a login. And then, yeah, also what you said about Fern, right? Yes, she's clearly a mage, but she's also runs a lot of defense. Defensive magic's kind of her thing, which could slot her into a knight role, as weird as that would be. So that's possible.
Nah, I'm so confident. It's
I know. There will be double mages. I know. It would be criminal if they weren't. And then we got Stark, right? Stark is what me and Sue think will be the free unit, what Nullavolt and Valky think will be the banner unit, and it's possible. Having a waifu and a husbando as separate banner units and free run be free, I could see it. Bro, clearly, he's a fire unit, right? He's got fiery stars, he's got red hair, he's got a red coat. I mean, he's got a big little flame animation going on in the background, so obviously Stark is a water unit.
Yep, never seen a bluer unit in my life.
Never seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just waiting for this to be blue, dude. Like, it's gonna show me it's blue.
It's 100% going to be an ice unit just to piss people off. So, Stark is the warrior, but remember, he was hired by the adventure team because they needed a frontliner. So he could even be a tank unit. He could be a knight as well as a warrior. And watch all of them be thieves and soul weavers just to fuck with me. But I don't know. We really don't know until they come out. And one of the fun things is going to be speculating on their kits and how they're going to impact the game.
Yeah, if you watch the series, I think you have every reason to believe, like, they're saying, like, the age of the humans are here. So, like, obviously the 2 human characters are going to be your gotcha ones. But it's Epic 7, guys. Sometimes the right answer is the simplest answer, and it's like, bro, are they really gonna make one of the premium characters a guy? Like, let's be real here. Come on, guys. Who are we?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, Rimuru, like, it's kind of like goes either way. But like Full Metal, you were never not having it be Edward and Roy, right?
Mhm.
Like, they're just too cool. Like Roy Mustang is like legitimately one of the coolest anime characters ever. Like, there was no way he was never not being one. Like, he's one of the rare, I'd say, like, male anime characters where you could have him as a banner character and he'll make bank.
Was Overlord the first anime we got or collab we got where the MC of the anime was the free unit?
Yeah. Bad guy.
Oh, so
Well, I
bad
guess
guy.
Yeah, I guess. Not an anime, but true. For the canonically, sure.
Mr. Frederick Bolsar, I forgot about that.
So that's my money. Earth unit, water unit, fire unit, but we don't know. We'll have to see. The people are like, these are going to be Mystic Banner units. Nah, fam. The trucks would be circling Smilegate headquarters overnight if they had tried to bring in all these new people and said, welcome new players, buy Mystic packs. There's just no way that's going to happen. There'll be RGB limited banner units. And remember, collaborations are the true limiteds of Epic 7. The chances of us seeing Free Ren ever rerun again are close to 0. So save your bookmarks. People are like, should I pull for Setsuka now that I know Free Ren's coming? Well, if you aren't willing to do what it takes to get the Free Ren units, then no. You should not pull Setsuka. You should save your shit, get the Free Ren units. 6 months from now, activate the Setsuka side story and pull her ass later. Don't waste your resources. Otherwise, you're going to be hit hard with the FOMO, feel urged to spend. While Setsuka is broken in any other month, I would say she is as close to a must pull as you can get. Not right now. Not if she is standing between you and collaboration units.
You know what, Tristen? You're such a outstanding figure. I have to be the villain here. Like, bro, if Tristen and all the bullshit we've been saying up until this point haven't convinced you and you're like, but I still just fucking pull Setsuka, man. Get them fucking titties in your face, all right? Like, pull her, get the fuck out, and then when you want somebody to blame, you can blame my fucking ass, bro. I don't give a shit. Like, if we all the bullshit we saying have not convinced you otherwise, just fucking pull Setsuka, man. It's not like you're gonna do the fucking smart thing anyway. What are we fucking talking about, man? Just do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Fuck it. All right? Do it. Just fucking pull Setsuka. See if Tristen gives a shit.
God damn, Valky's right. Get 2 of her. Get 3 of her. Best damn unit in the game.
Cool.
There you go. I feel like sometimes people
I do Wolf. There's one in the box.
Just tell them to do the stupid thing. Just be stupid, man. See if any one of us care.
Okay, but no, like for serious, like, I mean, Tristen and Valky will back me up on this. Like, there is a very high chance from this point onward there is like a 99% chance collabs are no longer rerunning. If you miss Frieren, Farron, and Start, that's it. You're probably not getting a second chance at. Please do not miss this collab if you even are remotely like a fan of the series.
I think the only way collabs come back is if there is a new arrangement with new units. Like we may see Overlord again with Cocytus, other units from Overlord, and then they might throw you a bone and rerun the old banner in the background. But this whole thing of, we're just going to rerun the same collab that we ran before. Smilegate's realized that doesn't make nearly as much money, but it has the same level of expense as doing a brand new collab. So why bother? We want it to be new. So I'm not saying you'll never see Overlord again, that you'll never see Frieren again, that you'll never see reincarnated as a slime again. It's just chances are if those happen, they'll be their own independent collaborations with new units. And then maybe Smilegate, because it's a collab, will go ahead and write into the contract that they can rerun the old banner again. But reruns, they said directly to our faces that the community needs to, I think I'm quoting them exactly here, that the community needs to get used to the fact that collaboration units are going to be the true limiteds of Epic 7. End quote. So read into that how you want. It's not a mandate that we'll never see reruns again, but it's pretty fucking telling when they're calling collabs the true limiteds of Epic 7. And collaborations usually, not always, but usually collaborations are relevant, if not meta, for 18 months after the collaboration happens. They're used in some way, shape, or form, and that has happened with every single collab we've had, where at least for a minimum of 18 months, people have been glad they have the units. And then they fall off and fall away, and we get a new collab. So it's not like you will be forever fucked. How many collaboration units are still used in modern competitive Epic 7? Not many, and when they happen, they're kind of niche and replaceable. So it's not like if you miss out, you're ruined on the game. But
it's also like it's been about 18 months since our last collab anyway. So it adds up, right? It really does.
Yeah, like at this point, Albedo is basically all but phased out. Like it's pretty much
care
just
about 3F?
Crimson Armin. Oh yeah, artifacts.
You definitely liked Rocket Punch Gauntlet for a long time. That was some good shit.
Artifacts are a different story. They are giving us ways to get at the artifacts through the scam banners, of course, but those are going to take at least 18 months to show up. So again, the artifacts too are relevant for like 18 months, but at least you do have ways to access the artifacts down the road. But yeah. Oof. The units, get them or they're gone.
Yeah, we like at this point we can assume Espa's never coming back. That's pretty much nailed in. Like Overlord hasn't been back in a year and a half, so we can probably count on that never coming back. So
yeah, FMA is over 2 years at this point. FMA was 2 years, like a couple weeks back. It was the last week of August of 2023. So that's probably not coming back either.
Do we ever get a rerun on that in
Nope.
any capacity?
Nope. It was to promote it was to promote the FMA gotcha, and that game died like real fast.
Horribly.
Okay, so we're definitely never getting that. Okay, what was the Overlord collab for?
The movie.
What did they get on their side?
Yeah,
they got a movie. It was their movie to promote their movie.
Oh, okay.
For those who haven't figured this out, Smilegate likes to do collabs that are mutually beneficial. They really put the in collabs. They want it to be a you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours kind of relationship. That's why I theorize we have never seen Nier as a collab, because Nier just says we don't just pay us money and you can do the collab. Smilegate wants to do something where it's like let's come up with something that's mutually beneficial so we both win, and then we can agree on a low price point to do this collab. Every collab we've had has been to promote something. Espa going on tour, promoting their new album, their new look. We got that collab. FMA running their new gotcha. We got that. Slime, it was a new season. Then it was a gotcha. Guilty Gear was Strive, and all the Guilty Gear releases. And when those relationships don't exist, they're not that interested in doing a collab because it's not mutually beneficial. Yep. And that's why you aren't going to see Espa. What's Espa? A pop group's desire to show off looks and styles and things that they were doing 2 years ago. Why would they want to do that again? How is that beneficial for them? They're like, nah, we're good. We're not. We reach out to to FMA and say, hey, you guys, you want to do another collab? We could promote that game that you EOS'd. Yeah, no, we're good. So Free Rent is coming out with season 2 in January. This is so they're on a collaboration train to get them.
Never happening.
What's that?
The ESPA, since the collab, signed up with Sony, so it's like we now have a new label to work out contracts with for intellectual property. That shit is never happening.
Yeah, and literally all of them. Like when he says all of them, like ReZero for season 2. Even when we first got Guilty Gear, right? It was to promote Revelator 2, which is a DLC, which introduced Dizzy and Bike into the game, which is why they're the collab characters. Kizuna Ai is because the game bombed in Japan, and at that point, Kizuna Ai was like the biggest thing going. VTubers were hot, so it's like, let's get Kizuna Ai.
Yep. So
literally, there's always a reason for the collab.
When you guys are trying to predict what collab's next, what collab we're going to go with, those are the things that we look for when we're trying to figure out what collabs are next. Like what is coming up soon in that collab's in that IP's future. Will Smilegate be able to help advertise that? Will a gacha game with as many followers and downloaders and popularity as they have, a top 50 revenue gacha game, be something that they're going to feel is beneficial for advertisement? Things like that. Bleach, yeah. I still have my theory on Bleach, but we can get into that in another time.
You have the right hat for that one, right? We got the right hat to talk
God
about.
God damn it. Okay, fine. Okay, you ready for it?
Here
we go, bitches. Bleach collab was going to happen in April, and something happened last minute and it fell through. So they moved the Bleach collab out of April, and they moved the Origins update off of Anniversary and slapped that shit into April to cover the blank. And that's why the entire month of August, we didn't have a single banner, not a single new RGB banner the entire Anniversary month. How can you have an Anniversary month with no banner? How can we have all these clues, spitting Bleach clues and hints? Nah. Bleach collab was April. The Origin update was the original 7th anniversary update. And that's why the 7th anniversary felt kind of weird that we would have something right after this Origin. Oh, that was supposed to be the Origin. That was supposed to be the 7th anniversary, ending the Origin update with Ras, who was the new ML unit. Guys, it all makes sense if you really think about it. You will never convince me that Bleach wasn't going to happen. And then something happened that pulled the plug on it in April and they had to move shit around. That's my theory, but that is just a Wulf theory.
See, told you guys that one was good.
I like that theory.
I got no evidence or proof to back that up, but that's my conspiracy theory. So there you go.
Good enough.
One day I'm going to find somebody at Smilegate that's going to confirm or refute that. One day, years from now, they'll be like, you know what, Tristen, you was right. Maybe. I could be crazy though. I could be around the bend, off my rocker, completely out of my mind mad, but that's okay. All the best people are. Guys, anything else you want to goon about on Free Rent? I'm super stoked about it, but also it is 1 a.m. and we have got to get up early. We have early. Sue's gonna do that shit, but I'm sleeping in. Yeah. And then we're gonna make some guides.
me and okay, fine. Tristen will sleep in, but me and Biako are gonna get up at 6 a.m. my time, so like 5 hours from now to start working on getting all of the hunt guides and otherworldly breach done. We're just gonna go basically into the hyperbolic time chamber, figure all this shit out, and hopefully by tomorrow night have a bunch of guides for y'all.
I guess one thing we didn't talk about that we should real quick is the packs.
No, not pack. No,
the packs. No. There's a lot of new people want to know if this is where they should be spending their damn money or not. So I think it's kind of important we go over it.
I actually have a question I want to ask you guys about the packs, because I've been in a relatively heated debate in this with my chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know the packs that give you the average 17 speeders for $30. Do you guys consider that a good deal?
I do.
I think it's good. I think it's good catch-up mechanic. I think it's a good deal for people who've been playing the game. I think it's a great deal for people who've been playing the game less than 6 months, and it's probably a decent deal for people who've been playing the game less than a year. And I think for everyone else, it's a waste of $30.
I think if you've been playing the game for over 2 years, 17 speed should be absolutely nothing for you. And given anything else, like if you give me 2 leaf packs on any account, I could probably hit enough gear to cover for the 17s. Like I could probably hit some 20s.
I sold a bunch of 17s for powder. It's not worth keeping.
I'd rather eat ramen for $30. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Give me some ramen. Dude, it's gonna be hard now because like everything's going up in the US, but like $30 used to mean all you can eat Korean barbecue.
So we got
It's hitting 40, 50.
We got a World Cup pack 1, 2, and 3. Now this one got people excited. 50,000 mystic metals, and it only costs 10,000 gold. 50,000. I said 50,000. 500 mystic metals, and it only costs 10,000 gold. It's pretty sexy, right? That's a deal and a half. Fine print, bitches. You can only purchase pack 3 after you purchase packs 1 and 2. So, sorry. This is a reward for wailing out on these two. You got to buy both of these to have the luxury of buying this one. Sorry, guys. So, what do we get? We get a E7WC Hero Selector and an E7WC Artifact Selector. And we get Transcendence Currency. They didn't go into what Transcendence Currency is. Or Valky, you're the E7WC master. What's Transcendence Currency? Figure that shit out.
Transcendence Currency. It's probably a star or a the stars where you used to like fully awaken your characters for free. If I had to guess, probably that. And then the thing.
What do you think, Nuller Volt?
Free plus 15, I guess. Low 60 plus 15. Just skip it.
This is what
I don't know if they'll give you a plus 15 because a plus 15 is worth about probably over $100 in terms of value. This is also giving you 30 leaves, 300 mystics for a pack that looks to be $100.
I'm rubbing off on you. That's only 30 mystics.
Oh God, you're right. 300.
It's probably a slate or a bottle.
It's even covenants, not mystics. Yikes. Here's what I think it is, right? If you look right here, that's the symbol.
The one on the right. My bad.
That's the symbol for imprints, right?
Oh,
that's where the unit placement are. So I think what this is, I think it is a slate and a bottle. I think it could work either way. You can use this.
It's a selection chest. You either choose a slate or a bottle. You can't.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's a selection chest, and you choose a slate or a bottle. I think it's for improving. You get one or the other of these, right? So that's probably that. Almost sure that's what that is. And the selector heroes, the heroes are the most popular heroes used in World Cup, right? Like the super popular hero Limited Ahmed. Limited Afternoon Soak Flan, Young Senya also limited, Tori also limited, Renak also limited, Guard Captain Crown not limited, but really good, and Robin, who was used everywhere in World Cup. I'm not sure why she's in there. But hey,
this is to bait the idiots that are trying to do Rift but don't have it. But they watched the Tristen video, so now they're gonna be able to get that Robin. Hell yeah, brother.
Please, for the love of God, don't select Robin. Okay, guys? First, after otherworldly stuff, we don't know that Rift is even going to be a thing. Second, Rift has been going on now for months. There can't be more than 2 or 3 months of Rift even left. So, unless you have designs to use Robin in legitimate RTA, you're excited about that warfare rule where you're going to get burns and you think you can do things with Robin, I think you got to go with one of the limited units, right? Renak, arguably the strongest RGB unit in the game right now that's not named Mort. Tori probably won't rerun again until Valentine's Day. Very strong unit. Ahmed will not get a rerun at all. The only way you have to access Ahmed is going to be through the custom group summons. And then Afternoon Soaks Clan and Senya are very likely to have reruns over the next couple of months, but maybe you select them because you're going to be down bad for bookmarks after Freerun rips your stockpile apart, right? So maybe you're like, I can recover.
Guys,
I can recover in time for Tori and
Translator
Renak.
here, okay? If you're gonna take Robin for some godforsaken fucking reason for your goddamn Rift teams, okay? Hey, he ain't gonna stop you, okay? Take fucking Robin if that's what you want. If that's what you wish, take the goddamn Robin, but don't blame it on Tristen. If you're out here with no Renak, no Ahmed, no young Senya, and you're getting your ass whooped in RTA, it's not Tristan's fault, all right? But if you want to be stupid and take Robin, go ahead. Ain't nobody out here stopping you.
Robin will look really good right beside your two Setskas before the Freerun collab. That's all I'm saying.
I can't wait for this whole segment to age like milk. Like next balance adjustment patch, Robin's on it, and they just make her absolutely broken, like the most broken unit in the whole game.
Damn, Sue's got a damn good point. Is the balance patch reveal this Friday or next?
I think it's next. If it's this
They
Friday,
kinda,
bro,
jigged up the schedule.
You could always hold off on buying this and see if any of these units are on that balance patch. Although I doubt they will because all these units are fucking good. It's not like It's not like the development team's like, I don't know, guys. Seems like Renok's not so strong anymore. Maybe we should give her an EE and buffer.
hey guys, he said Robin's good. You don't have to feel bad for Taker. He literally just said they're all good. So. True.
She's especially good with Setska. And then there's the artifact. Remember, you don't have to select. Like if you want Golden Rose, you don't have to select. Wait, Golden Rose. The artifacts news aren't even tied together. If you want Fan of Light and Dark, it doesn't mean you have to pick Ahmed. You get a selector for each. You get an artifact selector and a hero selector, so you don't have to pick mated pairs, which makes sense because Golden Rose isn't even mated any of these. So anyway, you can pick your artifact, you can pick your units.
Oh boy.
This is pretty good if it's about $100, and that's what we expect it'll be. Some people are like, oh, this will be $150 easy. Smoggate's never done packs over $100 except for the super secret hidden pack that's hidden behind all of the Mystic packs that most people don't even know about. Other than that, they've never done packs over 100, so I doubt that they will do it here. So probably $100, probably for both of these. $200 spent, and then you can get your 500 Mystic medals. Better be 50, no shot. That 2 limited and a slate. Two limiteds and a slate for $50. Shit. I'll go donate a pint of plasma right now and buy this if it's that much. Damn. Now
Tristan, think of the chicken nuggets you can buy.
I could eat me some chicken nuggets. Pack number 2 has got the 12 popular hero ML5 selector summon book thingy and another Transcendence currency. So if you buy both packs, you actually going to get, enough to imprint both units or a unit in a bottle. Kind of nice. But
list for that one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, the 12 most popular. Tell me if you agree these were the 12 most popular MLs from the World Cup. So we got Sage Ball and Sazan, Desert Jewel Basar, Urban Shadow Shu, Abyssal Yuffie, New Moon Luna, Empyrean Ilanov, Hellion Lua, Bystander Hua-Young, Lone Wolf Pera, Successor Teiyu, Boss Arunka, and Arya.
Yeah, I would say if you're missing like 7 or more of these characters, it's probably a good buy. But it has to be like the good ones, Like if you're missing DJ Basar, who gives a shit? If you're missing like Bihua, like who cares? But like anything else, like I think it's actually a pretty good unit. If you're missing 6 to 7 of those, like this is a high consider.
Okay,
I just don't understand why it's not a selector, bro. This is like the 4th time Smogate has lost my business. If I could just choose the Successor Teiyu, take my $100. This is literally the 4th time now that they've lost my business on this.
It's wild to me that Lionheart Surmi is not on here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I think Lionheart Surmi is coming up on a banner, right? On a Mystic
could
banner,
be.
So they probably want to diversify their income.
Yeah, she could be in the next Galaxy shop, and nobody wants to spend $150 and have it be in the Galaxy shop. Like, fuck, I could have got it for free. I think this is a pretty good indicator that none of these units are going to be in the next Galaxy summon. pretty safe bet. Pretty safe bet. Just because people would argue it was bait and switch. So the way this works, you drop your $100, you click on the ticket, and randomly 3 of these mofos are going to appear on your screen. You've got no choice over which one. There's no reset, there's no redo. 3 of these will appear on your screen, and you can pick one of those 3. That's how it works. And for example, I don't have Successor Teu or Arya. They're the only 2 units in the game I'm missing. I could get lucky and those 3 could appear on my screen. Or it could be Shu, who I have like 18 of, Abyssal Yufine, who I have 3 of, and New Moon Luna, who I have 2 of, and I'd be like, great. That sucked. Well, there went $100. I guess I got an imprint. Out of $100, I got 3% health. GG. Now, like Valky said, if you need 6 or 7 of these units, chances are you're going to be in good shape. It is basically a 1 in 12 chance 3 times. And dupes can't happen. So it's really a 1 in 12 chance, a 1 in 11 chance, and a 1 in 10 chance, because you're not going to get 2 Desert Jewel Basars and a New Moon Luna, right? It's going to be 3 unique units. And you can math out the averages, but if you need 7 of these units, you probably got roughly a 60 to 65% chance to get one of the units you want. If you only need 1 of these units, you've only got about a 25% chance to get what you want. And that's risky when you're talking about $100. It looks like this. Yeah, there you go. After you open the book, 3 of them will drop in and you get to select 1. Of course, it won't be these units. It will be these 12 units. This is your pool.
Better than the ones last year. Holy.
Yeah, there's not a slouch in here. The closest thing to a slouch in here is probably Desert Jewel Basar or Successor Teu for people who don't do that style of cleave, don't have the gear to do that style of cleave. Everyone else in here is a really solid pickup. Empyrean Ilanov, crazy. New Moon Luna, one of the most wanted. Shu, just an absolute monster. It's loaded with really good heroes. So if you don't have the majority of these units, this is really high value. If you only have 1 or 2 of the, or if you're only missing 1 or 2 of these units, you better love gambling.
Bro, I was so scared, but no Witch Tenny, my money is safe. Haha. Missed me again, Smilegate.
I was staring at this Arya. I was staring at this Arya. Man.
Yeah, but you won't hit it. That's the thing.
I know. And I can get Teu from the headhunt. Arya will have to come home later. Whew. So is it worth getting? These packs are hard because usually you can break down the packs. You can say, okay, leaves are worth this many dollars per leaf. And you can break it down and say, is it worth the money? But really, this just depends on what units you have, how you like to play, and how much of a dopamine hit you want. Because worst case scenario, you could get nothing from this but an imprint. Over here, you at least get what you pay for. I think pack number 1 is the best value because there is no RNG to it. You get the unit you want. You get the artifact you want. You choose and you get either a slate or a bottle. You get the things that you pay for. And that's my favorite kind of pack. There's no RNG to this at all. Over here, you're spending probably the same amount of money, and you've got to accept the fact that these 4 items are worth $100 to you because the chances are this is an imprint. And you go in with that expectation. And if you walk out a winner, you brag to your chat, you strut around and crow. But if you walk out with a dupe, you've got to be okay that these 3 things were okay to spend $100 on.
I think the one point to make about it is like, now if you think about this in like the perspective of, do I want to spend $100, assuming that the packs are $100, right? Do I want to spend $100 here, or do I want to spend 40 and buy Expedition 33 and then eat a good-ass Korean barbecue meal, right? Yep. That's one way to think about it. But if you are the type of player where you're like, well, you know, I happen to have, like, discretionary income to spend on games, and I like splurging on games, dude, I think $100 for Renac, discrete hands, plus a slate is insane.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, but seriously, buy Expedition 33 first.
They finally, they got you, huh?
Oh, yeah, no, dude. I finished it like 2 weeks ago. It's Game of the Year. It's not even close. It's Game of the Year.
And of course, your
I'm just so
lobby
excited
pack will
this
be
game out.
900 Sky Stones, and this will probably be very inexpensive because they want to encourage people to go for the PC client. So this will probably be like $5 or $10. This will be insane value because the purpose of this isn't to get you to spend money. The purpose of this is to get you to start playing on the PC client and get used to loading your credit card in there and make your first purchase there instead of using Google or Apple, so that Smoggy can make the big money off of PC sales. So expect this one to actually be pretty freaking tempting, especially for newer players. What is Expedition 33? Google it and you're welcome.
The next collab.
The next collab. It's the next collab. All right, guys, that is it. I mean, they're renewing a couple of packs. They're changing the leaf packs and the monthly packs. They're going to tell us later what they're doing with them, but basically they said, ain't nobody buying this shit anymore, so we got to make it better, more worth the money to get people to spend on it. Prices aren't going to change. Oh, and the leaf sale pack coming to an end. I don't know if this is coming to an end after maintenance or if it's already ended or if it's going to be up for a while. Okay, yeah, don't buy these, guys. Don't buy leaf packs. The value sucks really, really bad. Right now, leaf packs are only... Leaf packs are only a 3% discount on the Stove client. Skystone packs are a 10% discount on the Stove client. And your first purchase on Skystones is doubled.
Yep.
So what you get here...
And you just refresh it like it's leaves.
What this maths out to is if you convert these Skystones into stamina, this maths out to about 149 stamina per dollar. And this maths out to about 88 stamina per dollar. Now, once you have done the double, it's real close. Like these without the double, these math out to be about 85 stamina per dollar, which is still worse than 88 stamina per dollar, but it's so fucking close that I would still recommend just getting Skystones because you can do more things with Skystones than you can with Leafs.
And then also correct me if I'm wrong, but they've been selling as Burning Passion packs like every day, right? For like the last 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, just for reference, Burning Passion packs math out to about 350 to 400 stamina per dollar, depending on which one you buy. It's literally like triple the value of even the doubled Skystones. Burning Passion packs are by far and away the best way to buy Leafs, to buy stamina in this game when they're up and available. You can't do Genesis Ross without Leafs. They are adding to the game a way to buy... Where is it? Where'd the damn stove thing go? Here we go. This was it. This was the thing that I skipped, right? This was the...
Yeah, no, we had it. It was in the patch notes. It was talking about where the otherworldly thing. They added a thing where you could spend Skystones to buy leaves. It's with the otherworldly stuff. It was right there.
There you go. A new product will be added to the shop, the normal shop, where you'll be able to buy Leafs with Skystones. We don't know the ratio yet, but I'm assuming it's a 1-to-1 ratio, or I don't know. It'll be a way to convert your Skystones into Leafs so that you can use your Skystone rewards from Arena, your Skystones that you get from farming, your Skystones you get from your daily logins to buy the Leafs to give to Genesis Ross so you aren't fuckered up about it. It'll be interesting to see what the exchange rate is on this, but they heard that people are upset that they have to give away their Leafs, and people who are out of Leafs feel like they're stuck and are being forced into spending or waiting for several weeks for the daily login to proc Leafs. So they're giving away for you to get Leafs that doesn't involve spending cash. This entire section here is all about taking care of people who feel scammed over the Genesis Ross mission 4. So that's coming.
Oh. Hey,
all right,
Tristen,
guys.
Do you know that Valky's least favorite unit is Crimson Armament?
I agree. Biggest lie ever told in Epic 7. All right, guys. Anything else? Any other questions for the people in the podcast? Because otherwise, we're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to go to bed and check out that Setsuka that lives behind my eyelids. I got 2 eyelids. That's why I got 2 Setsukas. You should pull them too. Make sure you pull them. I don't care about free run. You got to get your Setsukas. And Robin too. Don't forget Robin. How many leafs is mission 4? I think it's 28 leafs. No, it's 21 leafs. 3 per day for 7 days. Nullervault, Valky, Sue, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you as always. Guys, I will see you all tomorrow when we try to unlock the otherworldly missions. Make sure you are following Valky and Nullervault. Maybe go check out Sue too. He does some stuff here and there. Their channels are linked in the description of whatever stream you're watching. Click on them. Give them subs. Give them follows. Check these guys out.
Nullervault. He has the most fun RTA streams.
Nullervault is Divine's favorite RTA player and streamer, so that says something. It's not even me, guys. Think about that for a fucking second.
Yeah. Legitimately one of the most fun streams to be a part of, guys. Give him a shout.
50% win rate is good.
All right, guys. Who is streaming? Spacebar Char streaming? That sure would be nice.
Let's see who we got.
Who is up and running?
Suchi's playing Eternal Return.
Guy Surfing is sitting in the Epic 7 category, playing something that's not Epic 7, something that looks like Genshin Impact.
That's all I see really is Suchi streaming Eternal
Definitely
Return.
looks like Genshin.
Yeah, I don't really see.
Well, let's all go say hey to our boy Tsuchikage, and I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being a part of this community, guys. I'm really looking forward to Ancient Inheritance with you guys and the Free Ring collab. Lots of new people are going to be coming in. Be helpful, be alert, be aware of those new players, and be good, or at least be good at it. Take care, everybody.
Yay, 5 hours of sleep.
That's a good sleep.